Perfect. What is up, man? Episode, 9 Club Live. Kelly's back.
Hey!
Man,
back.
We're back.
I'm glad to be back. Missed you guys.
Did you?
Yeah, I was hyped to see Spanish was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a good job, I thought. He did okay.
Yeah. He's good at talking.
He is good.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's a good talker.
Sometimes he's not the Spanish Mike that we all know, though. He
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like he curbs it a little bit.
You called him out before we got on.
I did.
Before we got on.
Did he do that? Was he curbing the enthusiasm?
I don't know. I told him before. I said, Mike, sometimes you come on our show and we're getting a different mic here.
Yeah.
You know, we don't get the hand-me-down mic.
Yeah.
We get a nice primed and proper mic.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But how was he think?
Oh, he was great.
Okay,
yeah, he did a great job.
He was great. I'm just messing with him.
But he did let him know beforehand.
Yes, I did. I just was having fun with the guy, man. But he did a good job, dude. Thanks for sitting in for us, Mike.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
Spanish Mike, everybody. Also, yes, we are getting a lot of happy birthdays. It is the birthday of the 9 Club.
Hey.
June 6th, 2016 was our first episode that we released with Kelly Hart. And the rest is history, man. It's history, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty insane.
Come a long way.
8 years ago to that day. I remember the day it dropped. I remember that day. Yeah,
It's
dude.
very monumental in your
I was
life, right?
sleeping at Tom Ass's house in Pennsylvania.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
What were you doing over there?
I was out skating with him.
Oh, yeah?
We're all filming, and I stayed there for a week, and then I was like, oh, cool, it's going up. And I just remember being like,
Oh, no.
no.
Here we go.
I didn't think anything. Like, I was stoked. I was super stoked, but I didn't think of like, hey, this is going to be the next thing that we're doing with our lives.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nobody. Well,
Yeah. 'Cause
I
you-
knew.
it's-
I knew.
To be honest, it's more of a happy birthday to you and Roger on this because you guys have been really holding it down the entire time.
Well, I mean, we're all a part of it, so we
Yeah.
all get the birthday. We each get to blow out a candle.
Yeah,
How about
okay.
that?
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll blow out half a candle.
You blow out half a candle?
Yeah.
You get a full candle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Get the little dubs. Blow, you know.
We don't have a birthday cake, though.
No, we
so-
don't. We don't. We got one for Muska, but not for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and we got JC's not here, Tim's not here, so I'm gonna be manning the computer by myself, so wish me luck with that. But 8 years ago today, we launched the first episode, and I don't know, I don't remember, were you nervous, Raj? I don't remember me being, I don't know.
We're too stupid to be nervous.
Yeah, we're too dumb. We didn't know what was going on.
Well, we didn't know that there was really going to be an audience or anything. I mean, we obviously knew there was going to be an audience, but
We were just hoping we could get some views. I mean, we were hoping we did this thing and maybe people would watch it.
How long did it take for it to like catch a little like
2 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was it went crazy after 2 hours. No, I don't know. I think Roger would send out emails, right? Raj, you'd put together a little press packet.
Yeah, a little press release.
Yeah, and you'd be like, you'd send it to Thrasher, you'd send it to Transworld, you'd send it to all. Back then, folks, 8 years ago, there were media outlets, right? There was Thrasher, there was Transworld, there was Skateboard
Barracks.
Mag, the Barracks.
yeah.
There was a lot of media out there. And so we'd send a little thing, hey, if you want to. And then after a while, it was every week, right? And then I think after a while, you were like, hey, if it interests you, you want to post it, cool. But because we weren't expecting people to post it every week. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
it gets a little redundant, I think, as a media company to post another 9 Club, another. But people were hyped on it. So they kept posting it.
Did
And,
everybody support in the beginning?
Bro, everybody supported. It was
That's
awesome. Yeah.
Well, shout out to our friends that were all coming around at the beginning to come on the show. You know, I mean, still, they are still coming on the show, but at that time, it was something so new, and skateboarders are not very known to want to get in front of the camera and talk.
Totally,
True
totally. But we did use people close to us. We used you. We used Daniel Castillo.
Use is a weird
We
word.
used no. We used you. We used everybody. We used you guys. No, but that was a way to. I think everybody does that though. What's the best way? What are you just going to cold call people? Like,
No.
hey, guess what, Jamie Thomas, we got this new thing.
I
It's episode 2. We haven't put any out yet, but you should come by and check it out.
It was a great way for, like you say, use, but it's also like have your friends on the show, but also you get the idea of how to do this show. You guys didn't know what you were doing. You know what I mean? Like you and Roger, you guys were like, okay, we kind of just we're just going to go. And then you developed working with your friends
Right.
about how the show ended up like truly being.
Totally.
You utilize your resources, which were your friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And when I say use, like, come on, I'm just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But
for sure.
yeah, and Davis Torgerson, not after, I don't know what episode he was, but he's the one who coined the Krob phrase. I called him Torgy, he called me Krob, and then it was born.
That was it.
It was that.
Amazing.
It was
stuff.
that, it was amazing.
A lot of stuff has been born on the show.
A lot of stuff, man. So yeah, we appreciate everybody in the chat. We appreciate everybody watching at home. We appreciate everybody that listens to us and just supports the show because it's been a long ride. And we know since we started this, there has been a lot of podcasts that's popped up, and we welcome everybody. But we do know that it does get a little, what's the right word? Well, Tony's got his pod. Like, there's a bunch to choose from now. So I think that it gets maybe watered down is the wrong word.
I mean,
but
it's not like too many.
There's a lot.
There's not too many.
In skateboarding, how many is too many in skateboarding? Would you think?
I don't know.
It's a small industry.
There's a lot in comedy.
Yes, but comedy is a huge.
I would say the Bun honestly is the true skate like other than ours is the other true skate podcast.
Well, yeah, Tony Hawk has like Howie Mandel on their show.
And that's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome. But there's true
thing.
skate podcast.
But there's also the podcast that we don't, it's like Lamont Holt has his little podcast. Like,
Yeah, true.
There's people, God, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm frazzled right now, but there are smaller podcasts out there. When I say smaller, no disrespect, but it is smaller views. But
For sure.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot to choose from now. So we appreciate you guys
Clyde.
sticking with us. Clyde, yep. Sticking with us. And
also it takes,
going to,
Yeah.
just go ahead.
I was just gonna say for especially like the Bunt that is and ourselves have continuously gone for 8 years because hey we all started at the same time pretty much.
Yeah.
They have a different time schedule, but it takes like a lot of work, especially from you guys and those guys know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Even with Tony's podcast, they're really consistent in what they do too. That's hard work. I mean, I don't. They probably don't either of those guys edit or work on the stuff.
They just show up.
They show up and probably talk, but
Right. But this has been for us, myself and Roger, running the back end of all this stuff has been. It's a labor of love, We didn't know that it would turn into this big thing, and now we have this big thing. And again, it gets so big, it's not cheap to run. We go through ups and downs, and skateboarding's up and down, and we go through, lulls in views, and then upticks in views. I mean, skateboarding's all over the place. It's never a steady flow with skateboarding. It's crazy, right? It's never a steady flow.
as much as you think skateboarding's so big, it's bigger than it ever has been. But you're like, what? Where?
That's why I said, when you were like, oh, there's not that many skateboard podcasts. I'm like, dude, skateboarding is a small industry. Like 4 podcasts is a lot.
I guess, yeah.
Because Chad Musco, where he's on Tony's podcast, he's on our podcast, he's on, you know what I mean? Like there's Bunt and us have different people that are the same people on the show sometime that same week.
Yeah.
It's a small place.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyway, there's like 10, maybe 10 podcasts.
Yeah, that's just naming a few.
Yeah, for sure. And we're not trying to, whatever.
There's plenty. You got what? The Gift to Hater? Gift to Hater, isn't that a podcast?
No.
That's just a show.
That's just-
He's a YouTube channel.
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's got his own thing going. He kills it.
Yeah,
No
for
doubt,
sure,
no
for
doubt.
sure. But as far as like podcasts go, yeah. So there's a few out there. But yeah, cheers, man. Cheers to the 9 Club, dude.
We're not doing no peanut butter whiskey.
no peanut
tonight.
butter. Oh, we should, man.
I'm not doing
Okay.
it.
Should have a
I'm
shot. God.
I don't like. I like it.
You like to just go all in?
Yeah.
No, if I have a shot, I can tell. If Chris has a shot, it alters that little bit. And
Just
me
a-
too.
just a little bit.
I would want to talk about things tonight,
Yeah.
so I don't want to be like,
Right.
like
Get the with no.
maybe at the end.
No, but
They can't handle their shots.
We,
That's all
I
good.
know.
No,
it's crazy. I can handle. What do you mean? I can handle.
You can handle it, I
Thank you,
guess.
thank you.
Kelly can't.
No, he goes off the rails.
All right.
So yeah, yeah. Thanks everybody.
Thank you very
for
much.
kicking it with
whole
us,
years,
man. We
dude.
appreciate you guys.
Super cool.
Everybody out there, dude. Also, we are going to later in the show. We're going to pick 2 people. out of the super chats from last episode to gift these two. We got Shorties. This is hand delivered by Muska, by the way. We got 2 exact sets. We got Shorties shirts right here. We got Dodos. We got bolts, bearings. No bearings, just bolts. Stickers.
Almost
the
a whole
dream.
setup. No,
Bro, almost
you
a
need
whole
some
setup,
trucks,
bro.
wheels.
We got Shorties right here, dude. We got that. So 2 people later in the show, we'll pick 2 people to give these to. Shout out to Muska. Thank you for bringing all this stuff with you, dude, and gifting us this and to gift it to somebody else. We appreciate that. For this episode too, we you said almost a complete. Well, listen, we got almost another complete.
Hey,
We got almost
there
another
you go.
complete. We got some. Shout out to Deluxe, man. Jim Thiebaud over there, man. We got
Big
some
love.
Thunder trucks. 2 people, by the way. This is for next episode, but everybody that has super chats in this episode. Spitfire wheels, Thunder trucks. We got the old 9 Club grip tape right here. Boom,
Grippy.
And look at this, the Anti-Hero skateboard, man. Look at that,
Wow.
beautiful,
8.38.
8.38.
That thing is like shimmering.
It's shimmering, baby.
Green,
8.38.
love it.
So that'll be, so you just got to, and we have bolts somewhere. I think we have Shorty's bolts, but bearings, you got to get bearings.
Hey,
Go get your own
if
bearings.
that's the only thing you got to get.
So trucks, 2 people, next episode from the Super Chats this episode, we'll pick
Boom.
to give 2 people the same thing. So appreciate you guys. Oh, man. So, listen, a lot of stuff has happened. Skateboarding Hall of Fame had their little induction ceremony.
Yes,
you
they
know,
did.
For the they had it at the Vans headquarters. We had our live show that night. It was last Thursday. I didn't know that it was that Thursday. I would have loved to have gone. To
Yeah,
that thing.
same.
If you guys are gonna do something, please don't do it on Thursday night. Okay, like let us attend to it.
Yeah.
We got our live show Thursday night, so let's give us a break. We should have had it on like Wednesday night.
That would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Just based
For
off
sure.
our
Just
for
check
us.
with us
Yeah,
first,
for sure.
okay? If you guys if we don't have a guest or whatever, just check with us, man. We want
Would
to.
have loved to have
Would love to
gone
go
and
because
supported Rick
Oh.
Howard and Mike Carroll, obviously, and many others.
that's right.
I was
that's right.
stoked to see Don Brown, my boss, to be like hosting the whole thing.
Right, he was up there.
Yeah, like dude.
He had no. He wasn't doing handstands. He wasn't doing.
Dude, he
tough
hasn't
guy
drank
shots.
he hasn't drank for a little while, but he obviously is still in his funny state. He could be as funny as can be,
Yeah.
and I'm stoked for him. And he deserves to be up there. You know?
Definitely.
He's the man. I love that
No
stuff.
doubt.
But they did a lot of late. So these are just a few, to name a few. Anita Tessenson, Sanford, 90s Women, 1970 era, Howard Hood. Not familiar with Howard Hood.
Me either.
But, okay. Definitely Jeff Grosso, rest in peace, 1980s era. Boom, inducted in the Skateboarding Hall of Fame. Jesse
Now,
Martinez.
Jesse Martinez has a staple in my heart because he hooked me up. Like I think the first time board I ever got from a pro.
That's
So,
amazing.
I remember that to this day.
Dude. Jimmy Plummer, 1970s. John Lucero, the 80s.
Sick.
Wow.
Get John Lucero in there. Lonnie Hiramoto, 1970s era. Mike Carroll, there he is,
Ooh,
1990s.
That photo and that clip in the chocolate tour is one of the
Oh
best
my
kicks that's
So
ever done.
good.
Definitely, I mean, I'm biased, so, you know.
I
It's
mean-
my guy right
Yeah,
here.
straight
That's
And
a
Rick Howard.
no-brainer, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
if
know.
anyone from our era, be like, oh, yep, that makes 110%.
For sure. From the 90s, for sure. Paul Constantinu, 1970s. Look at him on probably on the banks of Paul Revere, maybe. Ray Flores, 1960s. Look at him. How do you run? What was going on in the 60s? Is there people?
Skating wise?
Yeah. Like, is this,
Cruising.
what are they? Yeah, they.
They're cruising around.
Okay. Rick Howard, there he is,
Oh, wow.
That's a sick-ass
1990.
Dude, that spot's in Japan. That thing is steep.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Dude,
I mean, him and Mike Carroll makes it's hand
Bro,
in hand.
I mean, yeah.
One of the best duos of all time.
All day.
straight up, dude. So Skateboarding Hall of Fame. Rick Howard, Then they had Rip City, the iconic skate shop. My first board I
sick.
bought there.
Yeah.
I bought my first board there. Jason Lee Sport America board. I went in there, grabbed it. Jim and Bill, legends, bro. Sasha Clark. Sasha Clark.
Yeah.
Sasha or Sasha? I think Sasha. Sasha Clark. Late 1980s to 90s. Look at that.
That's so sick.
Wow.
Skip Engblom. Boom. 90. Icon. Tom Penny.
Yes.
1990s, bro.
Oh, well deserved.
Straight up.
And
Wetzel Rummel. 1970s. I got to be honest, these people I've never heard of. I've never heard of Chris Chaput. But look at that. He's doing a double handstand. 1970s. Icon. D. Dootson Rose. She's in there. Don Bostic. Icon. About to do a slalom right there, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Schneider.
Look at that.
1970s. Wow.
Sick cover.
70s. Already going oververt, Raj.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Oververt. Jeff Rowley, 2000s.
Boom.
Doing the 50-50 down the Staples Center hub, which he had a nice little statue there for a little while. So congrats to everybody, man. Jack Smith, Icon, Jeremy Henderson, Jeremy Klein. There we go.
Wow, Jeremy Klein, dude. That's that era right there.
Dude.
That era. To me, that's what I know him for. Was the end. The skating huge launch ramps onto gas pumps. It's insane.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Skating in suits.
Lynn Kramer, Mark Sinclair. First I thought it was Mike Sinclair. I was like, dude, Mike Sinclair got in there, bro. No, it was Mark. Mark Baker, Per Viking, Ron Allen. Man, he's still trying to
sick.
film video parts, this guy. I love it. I love it. I love
So
it.
The next
sick.
day he put up a little edit. He's so sick.
Yeah.
man.
Klaus Grabke. Look at that.
Sick.
Ran into him at Pizzanista, Raj.
Yep.
We had a good
I
conversation
remember
with Klaus.
him, bro. His board used to sell too. I remember his board on the wall.
Yeah. He was one of those guys that was getting 20 grand
Probably.
a month.
No
Who did
doubt.
he ride for?
Santa Cruz.
Terry Brown. Look at her. Tom Knox. Yep. Old
That's the
school
OG
Tom
Tom
Knox.
Knox,
OG
yes.
Tom Knox, not the new school. Tony Magnusson,
Amazing.
1980s. Look at him. Wes Humston. And that's about it. So, yeah, shout out to everybody. The Skateboarding Hall of Fame. This was the 2023-24 edition. Induction ceremony, Costa Mesa, Vans headquarters. So congrats to everybody, man. Hopefully I'll
Big
make it in
shout.
there one day, Dubs.
I
You know
hope
what I'm
so.
saying? Yeah, I think so. I think I will.
For what?
For talking.
See? I can see that. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Trust me.
well, because they have like little, they have like a little
Icon.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this guy talks.
Yeah.
He's
Talker.
good at it.
Talker.
And
Yeah.
welcome him to the hall.
Not for skateboarding,
Hall
but
of Fame.
for talking about skateboarding.
Yeah, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying, Doug?
Well, the reason why I asked that also is because they have these, like, how do they decide every year? Like, you finally just got Tom Penny in there. Are there other? So last year they have people competing with each other to get
That's
in?
a good question, Kelly. I don't know how they come up with the guys and the women that they do choose to go on that list. I think they chose wisely this time around. But like every year they're picking the right people, but there's so many to choose from.
There's so many.
And they have
bro.
to be choosing in different categories every year.
Yes.
Right? Like, so there was like 60s.
Yes.
And so every year you're going to have a 60s Hall of Fame skateboarder
Let me
in
ask
there.
you a question, though. In the 60s, they're just rolling, man.
Yeah.
They're not doing too much.
Well,
Like,
they're elevating, they're pushing the sport to an
They're
extent.
pushing, literally.
Yeah.
But like, how they're pushing, yeah. How do they choose?
They didn't
the
have like
1960s?
names on boards at the time, I don't think. Did they?
No.
Yeah,
They were not
I
having
mean-
pro boards in the 60s. Maybe later, 69, 60. No, I skated a 1969 board. It was just a...
Yeah, it's weird because there's obviously a Hall of Fame baseball and basketball, and that's something you kind of traditionally. I don't know. It's skateboarding is such like a very subjective sport.
Yeah.
And so I'm always. I guess it'd be a good question to ask Don or I
Yeah,
ask
like
how
how they come
does
up with
this
these.
come about it, and who votes for it?
There's a... Yeah, they
know?
got a little crew there. They got a
Yeah.
crew, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm sure my name gets brought up every year, but they got to give it to
I
some
can see you
OGs in the
announcing it for sure. What we
game. Me and Don.
That would be
Announcing?
hilarious.
Kelly, if I announce it, I would give myself an award.
Of course he would.
Yes.
Then Don would take it away from you.
Oh my god! I can't believe
Don
this.
should get an award.
Don should. Is he
Don
not
should.
Yeah,
in
see,
the?
there's names that definitely have not gotten to that point yet. But yes, of course, Don deserves to be in
Yeah,
there.
he's not in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's not in the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He should have his Hollywood star at least.
That'd be amazing.
No, but Don, yeah. I mean, that's why he hosted it. But yeah, I guess there's a lot of questions to be asked. To be honest, I've never really cared to look into that.
Yeah.
It's kind of an older cat type deal, you know?
For sure.
It's kind of older dude.
And it's. I get if I was older, I'd be like super honored to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's just something that you didn't care about when you were a kid.
I mean,
You know,
yeah.
like not that I'm like even when I was skateboarding at my hardest.
be honest,
I
I
was
just
like,
heard-
one day I want to be in the Hall of Fame.
I just heard about it probably like maybe 15 years ago, maybe.
Oh.
Like prior to that, I didn't know about Hall of Fame of
No.
for skateboarding at all.
I think it's great. You know, it's bringing awareness to like a lot of these people. I honestly didn't know who they were.
Well, dude,
So
that's
And
what's
you,
up.
you still don't.
I still don't. I'm like, I've heard
As
Klaus,
do, I don't either.
dude. I said Klaus Grabke.
Yeah, that one I know Klaus Grabke, but you
I don't, and I sent him some shoes recently. So I'm like, oh, that's not.
Oh,
that's
nice,
Don,
nice.
That's
Don
super
was
dope.
like, hey, you said it. Of course.
Kelly thought it was an influencer on TikTok. I'm going to say Klaus. He said he's got a good TikTok following.
Hey, that's a cool name, though. It's a cool name.
So the voting process, Skateboarding Hall of Fame official ballot is created from the tallied results of a vote by the Skateboarding Hall of Fame nomination committee.
Oh, there's a nomination committee. All right.
The nomination committee is made up of 68 people from all time periods of skateboarding who either were pro skateboarders, worked in the industry, or in skateboarding media. Everyone in the committee has firsthand experience with the people they are nominating because they were there. All Skateboarding Hall of Fame inductees are also added to the nomination committee. So there you go.
The committee.
The
makes
official
those
Skateboarding Hall of Fame ballot is then sent to a list of 400 current and former skateboarding professionals. I've never got one.
decisions. Never either.
The Skateboarding Hall of Fame nomination committee passed Skateboarding Hall of Fame inductees, members of the media, and members of the skateboarding industry. The voting totals from this vote then become each year's induction class.
Okay.
So there's a process, as there should be.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
That's awesome. I mean, it's good that there's like some sort of like etiquette or you know a function way of it happening rather than just being like random as hell.
Right. Yeah. I would, yeah. So good. Congrats to everybody. Amazing. Amazing. Skateboarding Hall of Fame. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, man?
I mean, when you hear about Tom Penny, Rick Howard, Mike Carroll, and Jeff Rowley being in there,
Bro,
you're
that's why I wanted to go.
You're like, hands down, no doubt. I mean, obviously, I knew the one thing I thought of. I was like, oh, if that's happening, I heard that Tom Penny was going to be in it. I was like, how do we get him here on the show?
Yeah, but they did it overseas.
I know, but I thought, I was like, is he coming here? And he's like,
know.
no, he's not coming. I was like,
Trust me. Yeah, but congrats to everybody that's involved with that. And I mean, we met Todd Hubbard.
Todd Huber.
Todd Huber. He runs the skateboarding museum in Simi Valley.
oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
also in sorry,
Skate
I
Lab.
butchered your name, Todd, but
He's known for that.
He is, yes.
Yeah,
I am known for that, so don't take offense.
Yeah.
You know, but good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Also, Tyshawn just got his number 2 shoe.
Yes.
Yep.
His number 2 shoe on Adidas, and they did a little video. It was cool. It was cool.
It's a buttery little piece.
Buttery little piece.
When you talk about skateboard pro shoes are not given out as much anymore, and I believe there's a reason, and it's because it should be special, like someone like Tyshawn who deserves one,
For sure.
and not to be blended in with so many skaters. Like this, he's special. And there's how many pro shoes they have on Adidas? Like three,
3 or 4.
4.
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's it. That's amazing. Like
Yeah.
he deserves to have that light.
Yeah, I agree. I just, I think that it's interesting nowadays, right? Because the sale of Soul technology, right? We'll get into that too.
Yeah.
But, it's like, I was just thinking today, like, what is left of core skater-owned shoe brands?
There's some new ones popping up.
I guess you could say. I mean, SoleTech. I mean, we don't. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, no,
talk about it later.
We'll jump into it.
Okay.
We'll jump into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
SoleTech.
No,
not SoleTech.
No, SoleTech's not actually
not
there
anymore.
Yes. But to be honest, it is it is family owned. But
it's
from
family owned,
yeah.
skater run.
Yeah,
we could say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so is New Balance.
Last Resort.
Last Resort. Pontus.
Brian Herman's shit.
Oh yeah. Ours is yours.
Ours is yours.
Yeah.
But that's my
Stray.
So I don't know. Stray.
Yeah.
Is that
dude Angel.
Fully owned by.
I mean, I think so.
And it's Angel a skater.
He started a crew.
I know, but
he started TSA.
I'm just wondering if he was a skater or not.
I mean, he's part of the skate industry, dude.
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah,
I never knew if he skated or not.
Yeah.
We could get into all that. It just made me think today, about the Adidas and then the shoe and then what you just said about not that many people having shoes. Because back in the day, everybody had colorways and this and that, and you didn't have to be the top skater to get a colorway. You could get a colorway and make a decent living, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays it's different, right? So I can't. This guy bought his mom a house. Which looks like a very nice house.
What I loved about this is that I didn't relate to the fact I'm never as good as talented as this dude, but I related to the fact of like wanting to just skate and having your parent not understanding what you wanted to do with skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Is that skateboarding just takes over your life and you just want to do it not because you want to make money, not because you wanted this thing. Is that his mom was like, I don't know where you want to, like, I want to find your career, but I don't know where you're going, but I believe in you because you have so much love in what you do. And it's amazing. She just gave him all that love and look where he went with it.
She saw the passion early on and she definitely just did whatever she could to support it. And, look at who you got. This product is unbelievable on his skateboard. He is just unbelievable.
I just think about, I skated for so long, but I was a check-to-check skater. I never made the money that everybody else made, but to that house right there that he bought for his mom has to be like $1 million. I don't know. I'm just
but yes,
you think it's more?
Yeah.
But to be able off of skateboarding to buy not only not yourself but your mom like $1 million house, that's crazy.
That's how special he is in skateboarding.
That's crazy, dude.
Super dope.
I mean, you can't. And this doesn't just go out to marketability. This goes down to his talent on a skateboard
all day.
and his marketability as well.
Obviously.
But this guy's by far better than most people ever. Like him front heeling over trash cans and skating trash cans and standing up. Like
wouldn't he ollie a car? He ollied a Ferrari or something.
It's
something.
An ollie flip crook in this edit. Like I don't even skating too many handrails, but to casually nollie flip crook that rails.
That was nuts,
impressive,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
I think it's important too. Like you mentioned earlier that Greg Hunt did this video.
Did this piece. Yeah.
I think it was good storytelling, and it's important that skateboarders know who these people are.
For sure. And how he blended the old footage with the new footage, it was seamless. Like you couldn't even really tell that there was a transition, but you see it obviously because he was young, and then he's obviously older now.
Reverend Barron did the soundtrack, by the way.
Oh, sick!
Reverend Barron, everybody.
What was the
Danny Garcia?
What was the
No Mas Peles? It's a great song. Good song.
If you go back and watch this episode,
we played one of his songs, No Mas Peles,
Yeah.
but turns out it wasn't him. It was a different.
And like.
Different guy.
It was a different guy. It was different. It was different Danny Garcia.
Yeah, different Danny Garcia.
He got his shoe. He got Skater of the Year, and then he got again, and he got another shoe.
Back to back.
He's not slowing. He hasn't slowed down.
No.
Let me see. I want to look real quick.
And he stays getting clips in the city.
I mean, that shoe.
I gotta say, I'm more of a fan of this shoe than his other shoe. I didn't like his first shoe, to be honest. No. It wasn't my style. I didn't like it. Wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But this I could get down with. I don't know about the black sole. I'm not a fan of that.
I'm about it. I'm about with the gum on the bottom, or I think it looks sick personally.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I know. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of a white shoe with black sole.
Right.
But
I would rock that super hard personally.
Sure.
I'm just like a white upper. I'm usually always down for, to be honest.
I like the white uppers.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, but this shoe, I would I like this better than the first one.
The other shoe was more of a kind of a mid top, right?
It seemed like it was. Seemed like
You
it
like
was.
that?
Did you have that shoe on the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
love
noticed that
shoe.
you
It's
had
so
that.
comfortable.
I never. The sad part about not the only sad part about me working for the company I love is that I don't really get to try out the other shoes too often, so I don't really get the feeling of it. But I think this shoe is technically aesthetically looks better than the last one.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's my opinion.
I mean, Raj, you like the way that the old shoe looks, or you just like the way that it feels on your feet?
I like the way it looks, and I love the way it feels.
It's because it's a cup sole, right?
It is. It's funny because like, I don't want to skate in them though. Like I just want to like chill in them.
Oh, they're comfy like
they're
that?
your chillers?
Yeah. I saw you rocking them the other day. I think it was last week.
Skating in them or just chilling?
He was when you were chilling him here at the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a simple guy. I'm a simple shoe guy. So when there's a little too much going on, I'm not. I get turned off. By
Is this the only colorway that's out right now?
It's the only ones I have photos of. I don't know.
Huh.
I'm sure that maybe there's more.
Congrats to him, man.
Yeah, big congrats, man. Well deserved.
And everybody that made that video, I think it was cool, man. I like a little bit behind the scenes. You know, I like to hear the family members talk and do their thing. That nollie flip off of the library gap.
Oh,
I never saw that footage.
That was long ass time.
I
Obviously.
know, but where was that? Was it in a video? I
It
don't
was
remember.
in a video. I've
Yeah,
seen it before.
I think it has been.
I never saw it.
I just always tripped out. There was this video, I think of him and Dill, and they were skating.
Supreme Edit.
It was Supreme Edit, and it was like
okay.
he was this tiny kid, and there's this video of him and Dill like talking to each other. I think, and you're like, "Oh, who's this kid?" Like it was the first time seeing him.
Wasn't it around like Cherry? Wasn't he?
It might have been around that time.
Yeah,
might have been
I think that
before.
might have
Maybe
been
it was Cherry.
Yeah,
But
because he was little then.
I would say that he's probably one of the only pro skaters out right now that we've watched his whole career. Like we've watched him as a kid.
Right.
Cater.
Cater too.
Yeah.
But like but Cater's still young. I guess Tyshawn's
How
young
old is
too.
Tyshawn?
But like I'm just saying
Cater's an adult now.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying more of like we saw Cater we saw Tyshawn in that video a long time ago, kind of grow up with FA, all that
For sure.
stuff, and in the Supreme videos, and get Skater of the Year and
Right.
twice. And
I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah. So
Definitely, no, it's good stuff, man. I mean, I'm impressed when I hear that people are successful like that, because I think it's few and far between nowadays. You know, it's a new generation out there of kids, and I think a lot of these kids, the only way to success in their minds, and this is not everybody, I'm just saying there is a huge handful of these people, these kids, but the only way to success in their mind is by going the contest route, trying to get in the Olympics, doing all that stuff, you know, which, by the way, there's a dumb data video that we'll talk about in a little bit, but there's only, compared to like the years ago, right? There's only like 2 avenues right now to really make a good living at skateboarding. It's either you have a pro shoe on a gnarly company, Adidas, or you have the contest life. And that contest life normally includes like a drink sponsor, right? A Red Bull, or you know what I mean? But it's a podium kids. Like I don't know. That's what they're training for, I feel like, you know?
but
Again, just a handful.
to that extent, though, I guess you could.
2%.
I would say that you could make just as much money on Red Bull, not even just being in the contest. You could make just as much money on Red Bull than you could like on as on the shoe brand.
I can understand,
for sure.
100%.
Yeah,
If not, maybe more.
yeah.
How many people can fit on Red Bull? How
A
many
lot
people
more
can
than a footwear
fit
brand.
on? That's what I'm saying, on a
Yes.
footwear brand too. Like, so with all the skateboarding shoe brands getting eaten up, right? Now there's not enough meat on the bone, so to speak, with the Nikes and the Adidas and the New Balances and stuff like that for people like in our era to go and make a living having like a shoe colorway or even a pro shoe for that matter. You know what I mean? It's very different now.
Or not
like
even either, or eat neither of those, and you could still make good money. especially skating for Adidas or Nikes or even New Balance. Like you're still gonna make some decent money.
You don't have to be the top dog there, dude. Right. I've heard of other salaries of people that don't have pro shoes.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're chilling, dude.
Yeah.
People that ride for those brands that are killing it, that have those Red Bulls monsters, that have a good board brand, dude, they're doing great. Yeah. But
it's few and far between. That's my point. Though.
Yeah.
It's few and far between.
You still got to be incredibly good at what you're doing and professional at it, not just this skater dude that like parties and does whatever.
No, that means your headspace got to be on point too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just also like comparing the two times. Also, it's like back in the day, there's like Osiris, there's DVS, there's so many shoe companies that pop up, right? That all of the SoleTech brands, like everybody was killing it at one point in time, right? But there was so much like money back then in these shoe brands, and there was a lot to go around.
Right. Well, you saw it a lot
That's
more.
What I'm talking about.
For sure.
You saw it a lot more because it was all getting distributed through the skateboarders.
Yes.
And you saw it. And now it's like, it's funny. You get a pro shoe on Adidas compared to getting a pro shoe on Lakai. You can have a pro shoe on Lakai or something like that, but you're not going to get it. Like, it's not going to be as big as one of
But my
Adidas.
point is, take away these big shoe brands and just go for the core stuff, that, which there was back in the day. There's all this money to go around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now the shoe brands come in, and now there's like less.
Yes.
But then there's more money for the handful of people over here.
Those
If you make it on
it's a
those
double-edged
brands,
sword.
I don't think it's hard to get on Nike, Adidas, and New Balance, but it's not that hard to be like, I'm not gonna say I could do it right now, but you could get on there, and if you can make it happen, you can get paid pretty good, dude. They have big budgets. Since they swallowed a lot of the industry, they could pay people more, dude. And I think that's just the way it is, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah. I just think it is a sad also that the skater-owned core skateboard shoe brands are drying up.
Yeah.
And that was really the driving force of the early or late 90s, 2000s was like...
Those are the golden years.
Well, everybody was making a good amount of money,
and
you didn't have to be the top dog.
Yeah.
You could just be like a mid dude, get a nice colorway or even a shoe, it just depends. So,
I think especially you two, I was kind of I didn't really get in there, but you were at a great time to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Like you said, you had a colorway and you killed it. You
for
were
sure.
a pro shoe, and like I'm sure you made decent money at that.
Definitely. Bought a house.
There you go. See, it's like
yeah.
Yeah, but you also got to be good with your money, bro. You can't be like just. You got to save. You got to make sure that you're doing these things in order to eventually get that, that house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot more to touch on, especially like with the Soul technology being sold recently. We talked about it last episode, but there's a lot of, it was a kind of a shock. There wasn't like there wasn't anything leading up to it, really. There was just kind of like, hey, they released a press release, and they sold to the Nidecker Group, which is a very old, family-owned snowboarding.
It's in the snow world.
Snow world, right. Nidecker Group was founded in 137 years ago. Can you believe that? Bro. Where was it? And mind you, Pierre founded it, and he's 38 years ago. Yeah. It remained the sole owner of Soul Technology and its brands for 38 years. Yeah. I got to give an applause for that.
Dude, it's incredible.
The Nidecker Group is based in Switzerland. It has been family owned for 137 years and owns several snowboarding brands, including Nidecker, Yes, Jones, Rome, and Battalion. The decision to sell was difficult for Pierre. This is coming from the article that was written, but is ultimately seen as the best choice after discussions with the Nideckers. And also, I don't know. It's an interesting transition right now. I'm sure you've been going through a little bit. We talked about it last episode, but we didn't have the chance to talk to you, and I think a lot more meetings have happened since then.
I got to understand what's happening a little bit more. And to be honest, I knew this was happening a little bit before. Don Brown had called me and let me know. I didn't know exactly who the Nidecker group was.
Right.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know because I don't think they were intending for everyone to know. You know what I mean? They are in the snowboard world, and it's three brothers. It's Cedric, Henry, and Xavier. I have not met them yet. I'm excited to meet them. I've met people that have worked there, and they're from Truckee, Nevada. Mm-hmm. It's like it's kind of like a snowboard kind of town, or like, I don't know, snow town, I guess. What was it, Lake Tahoe area?
Yeah.
And I've met the people through there. So like they came down, they've been kind of help integrating. So SoleTech is pretty much dissolved, right? And I think they really saw the 32 brand, and they really wanted to, that really attracted them. And they were like, cool, those guys grew up skating. Cool, these are great brands, and they see the value in them. It's been pretty rad to know, like, I've already gotten okays to go do things that I've always wanted to do for the last 10 years. And it's been a week.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting, and I think they're looking into, I think they mean well, and they don't want to mess up the brands. They really understand that people love these brands, and they want to make sure that they can give these brands not assets, but
the love and attention that they need.
Love and attention that they need with like the resources and everything like that,
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only vibe that I've gotten. Mm-hmm. I wasn't scared. I honestly, when I heard this, I was so happy. I can only speak personally because I don't know everything yet, like what the future exactly looks like. Mm-hmm. But when I heard this, I was so happy because I knew there was life for S of like there was gonna be, we could have more plans to do trips to get a filmer, to do all the things that a skateboard brand should be doing. And dude, we've done it already with S, with like 3 or 4 people working the brand.
Yeah.
So, and that goes across all the brands. So I've just been super, super happy. And I'm not just saying that to kiss ass. I was today when I got told that I could go, hey, you can go get this done. I'm not going to say what it is, but I was just like, dude, are you kidding me? Yeah. This is like one step. This is one of the many steps I've been dying to do for so long.
They're putting me on, Dubs. They're putting me on.
Finally.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
They got a budget now, bro.
And I was like, yes, dude. And S is a special brand for me. And to be honest, all of those brands are very special. But by the end of it, when it came down to it, it's still family owned, and they respect the brand super heavy. And Pierre's still involved, and Don. So and like you said, like a lot of people are having trouble out there. Like the big brands, you think they're killing it and doing whatever. Dude, Vans is not doing hot. I mean, they're making millions of dollars, but they're not making as many millions, and so they have to cut people and do all these things. Right. A lot of people are having these struggles right now.
Totally.
So
across the boards.
I'm just completely blessed that we are having this opportunity now. So
well, it's better than some conglomerate business group coming in and buying out SoleTech and probably ripping the soul out of it. As we've seen with a lot of shoe companies. I mean.
DC, dude. There's what the hell's going on?
There's
there?
like one person over there now.
I don't even know if
they just shook up the tree over there.
Dude, it's been going around. It's been going on for a little while now. Yeah. But even just like audio got absorbed. How many times, Rush? Like 4 or 5 times it sold, and then finally they were just like, okay, we're going the Payless route and get rid of all these skateboarders. You know what I mean?
Just
They're still around.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Same with DVS.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know who's running that at the moment. I'm sure it's like some conglomerate that.
Well, some people, I mean, it was the same thing with LRG. LRG kind of just, it sold, and then these people just take it, and they don't really understand what the blood is, what the DNA of the brand is.
Totally.
You have to have that for the brand. And so I think it was awesome that it's all part of the night. It was interesting for me because it was like, okay, SoleTech's gone. I got notification that I'm a separation from SoleTech, and I was like, oh, but like, no, you're hired from Nidecker. I got an offer right then. I was like, oh, cool, okay.
Damn, he got fired and hired the same day.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
But Henry Nidecker, CEO of Nidecker Group, said this in the in the article. He said, "We have a deep admiration for Pierre and what he has built. His journey from humble beginnings to create iconic brands is nothing short of inspiring. We are honored to carry forward the legacy of these brands, maintaining their authenticity and dedication to quality. Our shared values and commitment to the action sports community will drive us to new heights together." And this is coming from a guy that's, they founded the Nidecker Group in 1887. They started making wooden wheels and tables, then sleds, cross-country skis, alpine skis, water skis, mono skis, and then snowboards. So they are versed in this kind of board sport
Action
category,
sports.
you know what I mean? So I'm just stoked that they didn't have to go the route of completely just getting rid of like selling it and kind of moving on. Pierre's still gonna be the CEO. Everything's still the same. Don Brown's over there, Kelly's over there. So it's rad that they're gonna continue on this legacy.
I think with this going on, like I could already see the structure of this place is so on point. Before, I'll be honest, with SoleTech was in such a tough spot that I know Pierre was in a tough spot, and like there was no structure to anything that we're doing. Everyone was grasping at straws to do stuff, and I'm so glad we still were able to do all these cool things, especially bringing back these like retro stuff and whatever. But I'm just happy to move forward and still keep it, but like be able to do on a great structure. Right? It's kind of funny because we're like, hey, we're on this thing called Slack.
Oh yeah,
and so I'm like, do you know about this? I'm like, you know what? I don't know, but I do because I've been on Discord, and it's exactly like Discord because I have learned a lot from the 9Clo in Discord. But
yeah. This whole business here is run on Discord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So are they going to seamlessly integrate like some new people out here, or are you guys going to do Zooms? Like, how is that going to work?
I'm not exactly sure. There's talks about, we still have the office in Lake Forest. They have their offices out in Truckee.
Yeah.
But they're based out of Switzerland.
Right.
So they're based out of Switzerland, and they're like different. Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
hubs.
The U.S. Nidecker group, I guess. It's breakdown pretty crazy. Like, and it's pretty amazing to see what they've done. But I still will work out of the office here. Since I'm a team manager, I'll be working in and out of the office. And it's cool that they know that because, like, our snowboard team managers, they're always out. Yeah. They're always doing things.
So there's understanding.
Yeah, and that was. I mean, that's what's great about working at SoleTech is they like Pierre and Don. They understand these things. No, he's the Don's like, you need to be out there, dude. Yeah, go out. So they understand the same thing
For sure.
Yeah.
Sick.
So.
Stoked for you guys.
Thanks, man. I mean, I'm being completely honest. I was like stoked on this because I feel like there needed to be some action, and I knew the tough thing was, I listened to this speech that Don and Pierre were and Dan McCarthy, they were like giving it to like the whole company when they announced it to all of us, and there were tears going out there, dude.
Amongst the people that were listening?
Dude, Don.
Or just Don?
Don, yeah. He's like, dude, I remember like 38 years ago when Pierre came up to me and was just like, hey, I need help like with this thing. You think you can help me? And Don's like, yeah. He just like, it just was so spontaneous. It's kind of like how the 9 Club started where you just don't think of something happening. Yeah. And then it just turns into this thing. And then they've been working together for like 38 years.
It's crazy.
So they did a lot of great things for skateboarding. I think that I think Pierre, I would love to get Pierre on the show because I don't think he gets as much praise in the skate industry of what he's done for skateboarding.
Well, I think Don kind of takes the helm the face of Soul Technology, and Pierre,
he does, and he can skate, dude. He can still
100%.
I saw him one. He did. It's a randomest trick, but he just went on a board one day. He just did a double varial flip first try. And I was like, what? That is the randomest trick.
Did you tell him just, hey, just do a single?
Yeah, I told my boss to stop doing.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Just single.
Oh, dude. But anyway, I'm stoked. I know it was probably tough for Pierre, but he's still involved.
Right.
And so is Don.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's great.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm an optimist. I hope for that from years and years to come. I hope that they turn the whole thing around and really, get in there and grease the wheels.
And hopefully one day he could get it back fully.
No, I don't. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Depends on the.
Yeah.
Do you have the contract on you? Let me look at the contract.
I have no idea.
Let me read it real quick.
But it was for me. I had a meeting this morning already. Is like looking over the future product and everything like that, and like having more people in there. This guy Jerome, he had worked at DC before, and a couple other brands. So like, he understands this whole thing, and he knows about skateboarding. So it's just like he understood the heritage, and I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. So there's already good discussions.
That's great.
Love that. Well, good luck to SoleTech. Excuse me. Good luck to the Nidecker Group.
There you go.
Who owns S. Etnies America, along with 32 snowboards. Do they make snowboards or just boots?
32?
32, yeah.
It's just when they make snowboard boots and like apparel, like snowboard apparel.
Not boards though.
No,
They don't
not
make
boards.
It's just like
I mean, I don't snowboard, but they are like one of the biggest snowboard boot brands out there.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, compared to like, it's funny, they have like snowboard, Nike I think was doing it for a while. I think they pulled out of it maybe. But dude,
If Nike was doing it, you automatically think, oh, that's a good company.
I mean, 32, that's one of the, I get to look at the boots sometimes, and the people that work there, Brian Cook and a couple other guys, like, they got a lot of like good people there. So
sick.
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, dude. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys posted. You know, we'll see. We're on the journey as spectators over here, me and Dubs, as we go and see what happens over there, man. I'm sure good things will happen. Hopefully,
I'll keep you guys updated.
keep us posted, bro.
It would be good to get Pierre on here.
I would love that.
Definitely.
I would love that. I think it's be incredible, man. I mean, 38 years of running Soul Technology is wild, bro.
Special.
I think he might have had a chance to sell it a long time ago, and he just didn't. He's like, no, this is my, like, you know what I mean? Like, so he's gone through a lot with those brands.
Right.
Gone through a lot.
That's probably one of the toughest things for him to do.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Straight up.
Ooh, right. Dave D wants a job.
I'm not. I can't. I personally don't hire anyone.
What do you mean, dude? I thought all kinds of changes were going on. Over
Well,
there.
actually,
you can't hire Dave D.
I have the action to get you on the team.
Put Dave. Put Dave D on.
Okay, Dave, hey, all right.
Dave D, send us
me
a
a sponsor me tape.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got my blessing, Dave.
Direct him to your Instagram.
You got my blessing, Dave.
Send me your sponsor me tape, dude. That's it.
Dave D. Can't believe I'm getting on though, Dubs. Crazy.
You are now, dude. I know.
I'm going to be the highest paid person over at the Nidecker Group.
What do you think they're going to offer you?
What do you mean offer? I already got it. I'm good.
So you're going to the Olympics. No, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. Sorry,
Yes,
Hall of Fame,
yep,
and
yep.
you're the highest paid.
And I just bought a house for everybody. One for each of my family members.
One for each.
One for
Get
each.
'em.
That's right.
What about
That's
us,
a
dude?
killer deal.
You guys are good.
Okay.
Dubs already got a house.
Oh, yeah.
You got a nice little apartment. You're chilling. You're chilling.
You got a nice little apartment.
All right.
Come on, man. You live in Venice, California, bro.
That is true. I love it here, man.
Woo. Official military skate with the 9990.
Wow, thank you,
Happy
dude.
birthday, 9 Club. Thanks for all you've done for skateboarding. Growing up in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, I've never had so much access to skate culture. It's been amazing to see and hear these people I've idolized as a kid and who I would only see on my computer.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
you,
that.
military. I got to meet him too.
Military skate. We met him. Yeah,
a few
met,
times.
Yeah,
couple.
yeah.
He was killing the mini ramp over at the 33.
Yeah,
Remember
the
in the
33, yeah.
inside the golf thing?
Yes,
Remember they had a
yes.
little mini ramp
The
there?
Top Golf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Top
you mean
Golf.
at the little
Inside
Redondo
the-
spot?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw him at there was a party where they hit
At the Moon Tower?
Malbon golf thing.
Yes. I seen him at another
Yeah.
a golf tournament. He comes around, man.
Okay. Shout out to Military Skate.
Big shout out.
Happy birthday, 9 Club. You guys get me through work every day. Crob, I see you with the Switch Manny, Switch Heel, homie. Says Technique with the $5. Appreciate you, bro. John Strahan with the $2. Thank you, guys. 9 Club for life. Man, we appreciate you guys. Vic with the $5. Just put a birthday cake emoji. Mr. Nice Dad with the $9.99. Congratulations on 8 years. It's truly an accomplishment, and you guys have become the best skate podcast there ever will be. I want to thank you for bringing skateboarding back into my life.
Hey.
Appreciate that, man.
yeah,
We hear that a lot, to be honest with you. Those are the heartwarming emails that we get and DMs that I get. Is just like, just by talking about skateboarding gets people to want to go buy a board and go skate with their kid.
Yeah.
Hey, my little girl, I bought us both boards and we're out there at the skate park skating together. Hey, my kid skates and I haven't skated in 27 years, but I just bought my board. I'm headed out to the park now.
Sure.
Like those type of emails, just from talking about skate, that blows my mind. So
Gets the spark back, bro.
Oh, it's crazy, dude. Stumpy Mason with the Australian 5 spot. Thank you for dedicating like a quarter of your lives to entertain and educate us. Shout out to the chat for the support. Much love. Thank you, Stumpy. Appreciate you, bro.
Stumps, dude. Thank you.
Bob Weaver, Grosso forever. Oh, man. Appreciate that. Of course, dude. OG Skate Show with the $5. Happy birthday, 9 Club. Shout out to the old buddies. I started my podcast where the locals skate because of you guys. We're now 80 episodes in. Damn.
80?
80.
Get 'em.
That's a lot, man.
Good for you guys.
Hi, 9 Club, and thank you all for what you do. Skate to live, says Jacob Sexton with the $5. First time I get to watch you guys live. Much love for what you are doing. Big up from Romania.
Hey.
Gave us 50 rons. I don't know what that is, but
is that?
What was it?
50
Ron?
rons.
50 rounds.
Ron?
Yeah. Thank you for those rons, man.
Hell yeah.
Stuttercast Pod, $4.99. Stopping by with a topic. Should skaters promote and post a link to their own boards to try to boost sales or
Yes.
stay old school?
Oh, I mean, people do that
Yeah,
all day.
That's normal. That's normal.
these days.
Yeah,
I mean, they could forward it to the skate shop too.
that's true.
For
But
what,
they-
the link?
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you didn't even think about that. That's
Yeah,
good one.
I've done
That's a
that
good one, Kenny.
before. Yeah. I mean, you just have to know that your boards are there, and sometimes you know how you know that is that a shop would post they have your board,
Right.
and then you would repost that and be like, "Yo, here's my board. You can grab it here."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
I usually do that with Valser.
there you go. See,
Boom.
Yeah. Good stuff. Dude, this guy, I think I've seen him around, but like, bro, this dude, Vinicius Costa,
oh yeah,
bro,
Brazilian.
have you seen
good.
this dude?
Very good.
Oh my God, dude, this dude's part was insane.
You watched it?
No, I watched clips of it just to familiarize myself with it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, that thing is not
Yo.
small there.
To do it, put the can in the middle,
Yeah, dude.
dude.
that
Oh.
ain't even.
The all white fit too, or not all white. He has black shoes on.
I've ollied that gap before, man, with no trash can.
That's sick.
Dude.
I've ollied that gap before. Oh, that was dude Costin.
Did it.
Costin on the session. Vinicius. Thank you, Justin.
Vinicius.
I'm not going to.
Vinicius.
Look at this, bro.
Wow, that thing's even. I've never even seen that thing waxed.
No one skated
It doesn't
like
even
that.
look like it's waxed.
Has anybody skated it like that before?
Not even when there was no gap. Like,
That's amazing,
Dude, that pop out was bonkers, man.
He does it 360 proper as shit right there.
you haven't seen
He's
this
got a
kid
good.
for a
I mean,
while.
have you really?
Yeah.
I haven't. Maybe I've seen him here and there, maybe on the gram or something. But dude, from what dude, this guy is not gnarly.
I want to say I've seen him through like the contest series, like the amateur stuff.
Wow.
Bro.
Did he like slap you that front side nose? Like, huh?
Yeah.
That what the
Jeez.
whoa, that was completely psycho.
Look at that. That wasn't Psycho?
No, that was psycho. But I this tail slide, look how tall that thing is, dude. When you skate a ledge like that, when there's anything off, it makes it a whole different
It changes,
thing.
no doubt.
I know it's just a tall ledge, but it makes it even taller.
He's got a good flick.
Yeah, his pop is pretty.
He's
easy.
got a really good flick. Like, look at this kickflip nose slide.
You know what I didn't realize?
It's like he ollies right into it, like an ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the new generation, man. That
It's
this
like
is a part of
their
stuff.
kickflip is their ollie.
It was like the first people I seen doing that was like Rodrigo TX and Gallant I swear they just had that flick
right
right
in there,
into
yeah.
it.
Sick.
I think there's that spot right next to this that people skate too. I always trip out on like other spots that are around, like the skate tourism style. But
yeah, this dude, I was like,
got the hair and everything. He's got the pants.
he's got dope steez too.
He's got the PJ pants,
Damn.
pajama pants, I guess you would
yeah.
say. The Nick Trapasso.
Yeah, he's sick.
And so he's on Element,
Mm.
and I would assume Brazil, like Nike Brazil.
Right.
That'll probably change soon. To the U.S.
Who's
Market.
running Element over there?
I don't know how that program works. I always trip that because they would
Damn.
always have this heavy presence in Europe.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. I feel like they get a lot of these European dudes or Brazilians for that matter.
Yeah. Board slide, kick flip out, or front side flip, whatever you want to call it.
I'm just trying to think of like who, if he didn't skate for Element, what brand would he fit on?
He come right on over to girl.
There you go. Woo! That flick, man. It's impressive.
I think that would require like either his connections to who he knows, or like who's just gonna reach out to him.
No, I'm just like
Right.
You know, but like
who does he
like,
fit on?
I know, but like, who's to say that Element isn't good enough for him? Right?
I'm just saying, dude. If he didn't skate for Element, who would he fit on?
Who's gonna scale him?
That's like, what is the Harry Carey thing we brought up before? If you were, what did he say, dude? I can't remember, but
Pretty effortless
Come
on
on,
a lot
man.
of things.
Habitat, Shorties, Bones is what people are saying in the chat. April.
weirdly
I could see-
enough,
I could
you
see
know
April.
what? I could see this dude on Habitat.
Yeah,
I could see him on Habitat. Just like, you know, by the way people skate, I've always looked at people, like what teams they fit by the way that they skate.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I could see Habitat in this.
Element Brazil, says Lucas Felix.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not really on.
Weekend.
I
I guess
thought he
he.
was on- I thought he was
Oh
on-
my
that was crazy
God.
right there.
That was
Jeez.
insane.
Damn.
That tail slide, front side flip.
Jeez. That was amazing.
I mean, it's just that's how I do mine. Really pop the shit out of it,
Yeah.
Debs.
Yeah.
I know you
do.
for your
You
front
do.
tails.
You do.
Do you?
Yeah,
man.
What do you mean? We all do, right?
100. Well, the flip out of my tails.
The flip
Yeah,
out of your
flip
tails.
out. Right. Watch this.
You do flip like with the coin.
Watch.
You flip tails.
This is just imagine just put my head on him. Look at
Damn,
that,
Look how
dude.
high he gets out of that
He
thing.
flicked the shit out of it too.
Still going up? Damn.
Dude, he popped a foot high out of the, or even higher
Even
maybe
that,
out of
bro,
yeah.
a couple feet. That was crazy. That was a good part, man. That was a good, solid part. I got to give it to him. Pocket skate mag. That was great.
Yeah, I'm an instant fan.
Dude.
He's
The
just
pop, the steez.
it's just getting better and better, man. It's great to see.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
It is funny to say though, right? You're like, oh man, who's gonna ride? Who should you ride for? It's kind of like, to be honest, you know what I mean? This guy's really good.
Yeah.
He could be on this, and you're like, well, maybe he's happy there. You never know.
No,
Like,
I'm just
I-
having fun. I'm just having a fun game. I want to know who, like, what team would he fit on?
But
Go ahead.
is that not kind of where, like, not saying that he's going to, but it's kind of funny when you see someone that's so good, you're like,
Right.
oh, dude, who's he
Well,
gonna ride
dude,
for? Yeah,
I mean, like-
He said he was on Element, Brazil.
Brazil, right.
Yeah, so that, I mean, look, you still got a ways, you got another, like, one more thing to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not legit. It's
No,
not,
it's-
Is it like,
Oh,
Element?
I
It's
see
not
what you're saying,
Element,
like
out
Element,
here.
Element.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they have a different division. I don't know what's going on down there at Element. I
Yeah, I
don't
was
know.
just-
I have no idea.
I was
That's
just
what I was
gonna
asking.
say, right? Who's on Element now?
That's why I was asking. I said, who's running the shop?
Brandon
Who's running the team
Westgate's
down
still
there?
there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Brandon
know.
Westgate?
Yeah,
Damn, he's holding.
I saw a
holding it
photo of
down,
him at
man.
Pulaski, and he's like
He's holding it down over there.
yeah. But
Man,
You should,
Whatever-
should we add him to the board?
bro.
Is that a worthy add to the board?
Wow, let me see, dude. I mean, bro, if you were gonna,
I
mean,
could maybe. I don't know. I could. I'm just looking at TJ, and I don't want to take TJ out because TJ has done so much this year already. I wouldn't put that part over what TJ's done. That's my opinion.
That makes sense.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a
Kind of.
No. But
Kind of.
no. But you understand what I mean?
I do. No, seriously, TJ.
From one part?
He's been working.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So I would say like, yeah, no, TJ's been putting his work, so I don't think anyone goes above him at that point.
But we do have Braden Hoban to go over too.
Oh yeah.
We waited on the bro.
We
his
waited
part,
for you to get back.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
someone's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
His part was insane.
TJ. Well, if someone's coming off, TJ's coming off because he has to. There's no way that if he's
Yeah.
last,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Did you watch Braden Hoban's
I
part?
did not. I
Dude.
waited.
Bruh.
So we're watching it,
No.
please.
We can watch Braden Hoban's part.
I'm
But
short and sweet.
let's get through
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else. We'll do that. We'll do it at
Okay.
the end. Yeah, dude, good stuff though.
Vinicius,
man.
Vinicius Costa.
Bro.
It sucks when we butcher people's names from other countries. The way that
Totally. We do.
It is
we have
what it is,
our
man.
American accents.
Future Space Hopper with the 5 gifted memberships, bro. Appreciate you. man.
Thank you.
Listen, if you're getting a gifted membership, go try out our perks, dude. We got early access to 9 Club episodes. We drop those on a Friday. They actually come out on a Monday morning at 6 a.m. We got 15% off our merchandise, which, by the way, we got some new stuff here, bro. We got some wipe your mouth, bro. Look at that.
Hey,
Your mouth, dude. Well, not only that, we got the orange wipe your mouth.
That one hits right
Look
there.
at
Like
that.
you know what you do?
Go ahead, Raj.
You take a
Look at that.
nice big sip of something out of your wipe your mouth, and then you just
And then you really wipe your mouth.
wait and just wipe your mouth.
This one, though, this is special, bro, because I had never seen Yeti make one of these, and so we had to get some of these made. We only got a few of them made, but this is the French Press 9 Club Yeti. This is 34 ounces, I believe. 34 ounces of... Look at this,
Dude,
bro.
you could really giddy up with that.
This
huh?
is the French Press. This is the Cadillac of coffee makers, dog.
Wow.
Look at this, bro.
What?
You
Look how
ever
Chris is shaking.
French
I know.
press? Bro, that's
shaking.
a suction right there.
Yeah.
Put your little coffee grinds
put
in there.
That's what you do.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in there right now,
Okay,
Dubs, but
alright.
you could do that.
You should make some next time on the show.
And then you put that in there, and then you let it percolate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then you give it
And
the
you push
old,
the little thing.
you give it the old no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and stop. And then you got your coffee.
I love it.
Boom. So we got a couple of these on the site. We just wanted to test them out. I wanted to
didn't
try
even
this
see
out,
that,
bro.
That's a great addition to the Yeti 9 Club.
Ooh, 34
collab.
ounce.
To the Yeti assortment.
And it's heavy too. This thing is made like good. But anyway, we got these on the site. We got the wipe your mouse on the site, and we've got the orange colors too. Boom, 9 Club. So we got a couple new things there. So if you are a channel member, use your little discounts. You know what I'm saying? Also, exclusive members only live streams. We got to get some of those going. We'll do some live streams for the members. And exclusive content. Raj just released, you were down there at the Red Bull Origins, and you made a little edit, and you put that out for the channel members. It was awesome, man.
Good
and
shit.
we do behind the scenes, too. Like Raj puts together behind the scenes of the guests that come in and all their stuff that they bring. And it's really cool stuff. So that's exclusive content for members only. And soon to be coming our way. We just got to kind of work out the logistics of it. But we're going to be bringing back the calls to the 9 Club. Jake, where you at? Call back. We want to know. We need an update of what's up, guys.
Dude, that dude's probably, his voice is probably
Bro, he's
What's up,
deep
guys?
now. He graduated high school. Like,
Yeah, I
Bro.
think he did, right?
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sure. I would hope so. For 8 years ago, I would hope so. If not, Jake, I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. You could do it. You could do it. But yes, you will get a special Discord role. This is for gold members, and higher. And so we're going to have that. And it's just about bringing more questions to the show, more discussions to the show. We want to hear from you guys and what you guys want to talk about. And yeah, it's going to be great. So go check it out. If you got a new channel member, go check out all of our perks on the YouTube. Bro, wipe your mouth, man.
Yeah, I wonder how Jake's doing though. Really, is he still skating, or is he?
I don't think he's skating.
Yeah,
I think
he's moved on.
Because I follow him on Instagram. I think he got hurt. He hurt his leg maybe or something, and I think he was wrestling. He got in high school. He got into wrestling. I think he got I don't know. I'm not really too sure. I don't think he was skating that much really anymore though.
He's Jake Swole now.
Jake Swole. Yeah.
What's up, guys? My name is Jake Swole.
I just find that funny that he was at the early on of our. He's just like this kid in New York.
Yeah,
hey, dude. He's like, hey dude, what's up? I'm gonna call you.
What's up, guys?
I think that was so sick, dude.
He was a
Super happy guy.
So maybe Jake has graduated on, and maybe we'll get a new Jake. You never know.
Hey,
you never know. Maybe we'll get a new
true.
Jake coming into the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
He stopped skating for a couple years. Maybe he'll turn back the podcast on and get inspired to
There you go.
again.
There we go.
You know.
Yeah.
Jake was on the Tony Hawk podcast. I would have put it past Tony. Get one of our guys on there. What else should we watch, dude? This OSki part. Dude,
I want to see
awesome.
this Braden part, to be honest. But
Braden Hoban. We'll get into it later, bro. Trust
We've
me.
seen
yeah,
it,
hey,
bro.
I
We've seen
would have
it,
watched
man.
it already if.
But wait a minute, you weren't on the show when we watched it.
I know, but
So why didn't you
still-
go back and watch it? Did you watch the Toy Machine video at all?
No.
Oh, bro, it's good.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's some standouts in there,
Cordano.
dude. Cordano.
Yeah, he killed it. Bro.
I saw a lot of clips on there. But,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, OSki, bro. OSki. I'm a fan of OSki, dude.
Same.
He's got the whole shark thing going.
Yeah, this is Nike SB Red Shark is what it's called.
Has he got another colorway coming out?
Comes through with full part in his Red Shark Dunks.
There he is.
You know,
I hope the video's all not in this red tint.
I was at Hanano one time, and he just randomly walks in.
Really?
And I got to hang out with him, and he was one of the coolest dudes. We hung out, we played pool together. It was so sick.
I never
dude.
really.
He was super cool, dude. Yeah.
Did you know who he was, or did he come up to you? Because honestly,
No.
I don't even know if I'd recognize him out on the streets.
No, because I had talked to him maybe a passing with him at the World Skate stuff when I had done it, working there. But I never really got to talk to him. And then he walked in. We're like, oh, what the hell? We had mutual friends that were there, so we got to hang out and just have some beers. It was super cool, dude.
Sick.
But he obviously his transition skills is next level. But seeing his street footage is so sick.
Definitely.
OSki.
So it's like
A red tint.
I
He's got
always
the-
butcher his friends, the Ville Wester or whatever. I don't know, these two kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about them. Oh, that's Nick Matthews. Dude, that is a bright ass shoe.
It is. Bright red.
Red. It's a Red Shark. There's a red.
Are you? I never was like a high top
No.
dude when I skated. I never did it. Did you ever really? Get
I might
into
have
that?
tried it, but yeah, it definitely it didn't stick. I definitely wasn't the biggest. I just don't like heavy ass shoes on my feet when I'm skating.
Right. Yeah, they're kind of heavy, huh? It's just a lot more.
Well, there's definitely a lot more shoe, right?
a
Yeah.
lot more shoe.
And if it's like some heavy material, like a leather type
Yeah,
thing.
even more so.
I
There he
kind
is.
of
Oh, look, he's partying with them. Did he have beer in there? Oh, I thought he was
Something
pouring
was in
beer
there.
out of there.
Something was in there.
probably. Oh,
Damn. Yank it.
hey, you know what's we were talking about earlier is like, oh, obviously this dude's incredible, and
Front nose.
Tyshawn had his pro model shoe. I bet that this dude gets so much, like he gets a good check off of this colorway.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
I mean, I would assume if you have a dunk,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a good check.
And
Yeah.
mind
Unless
you,
it's a-
mind you, it's like he has this like a shark actually as the the branding on there, which is crazy.
The swoosh.
As the swoosh, yeah. Shark swoosh.
It's a shark.
Every time I think of the shark, though, you know what we think about?
Who?
You have to know, dude.
Oh, Marco.
Yeah.
Marco the Sharko. Kelly, huh? Did you see my red dunks, Kelly? They have a shark.
Hey, Kelly, it's me. That's the best part.
They have a
He
shark.
would call me. I know we're getting out, but like just to the point of Marco, he'd be like, "Hey, Kelly, it's me, Marco." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, dude." Like,
I saw your name. I saw your number, bro.
Imagine if he called you up and he was like, "Hey, Kelly," and you're like, "Who's this?"
it's me.
It's me, Marco. Chugar, your boss.
Oh, dude, he's a great. But yeah,
Yeah, you get a nice little paycheck from the Nike, man. Little dunk, you know.
Damn.
Is that
Big
the
dunk.
Supreme Bowl? Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't been to
Taylor clip.
I haven't been to their new spot, dude.
Why was I
Actually,
hearing
I
that
never went to their old spot.
You never
never
went
been
to
to
the
the first
Supreme
one?
store?
No.
I haven't been to the second one.
Damn, I went in there.
I walked
a couple
by it.
times.
Went to go get coffee.
I was stoked that they had some when Sal released the 23s for S. They had some in there, and I thought that was
Oh, sick.
That was cool. To
They've
see.
had my board in there before. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that new store looks pretty. I mean, obviously, it looks a lot bigger.
Bro.
Way bigger.
But
bro.
like,
Old
they-
Tower Records.
Does that mean? I know this sounds silly, but I'm being honest. Like, does that mean the store's really big, or they just have more like for storage or something?
the store is bigger than it was from that previous store, but I'm sure they have a bigger inventory.
Because
in
you
the
know
back.
that like they don't always have like it's not like you're walking into like a Macy's or like some huge spot. It's like they have not a lot of
Victoria.
Yeah, they don't showcase all that stuff
Yeah.
that they make. I didn't seem like they do within the
Okay.
store. Like every piece that they make is in the store. I don't know, but it's a big store. So there's a lot of room in there when you're it's very roomy.
They got
okay,
their own
okay.
parking too now.
Yeah.
Because that's why
which is pretty big.
I always liked the fact that Supreme was so big and it was like this cool little stores, and it wasn't like. But also that probably created so much more of a havoc for like why the line was so long because so many people could not be in there at the same time.
For sure.
Like you could only have a couple amount of people in there. So
And you're like blocking all these like doors for other businesses and just
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least now they don't have that problem because it seems like their line is within their parking lot.
yeah, okay. Oh, so it doesn't block any other.
No, not that I know.
retail.
Not that I know of.
Right.
I mean, at the same time though, you're probably like, man, we're right next to Supreme. Like, I wonder if that did trickle in to other shops.
for
right
sure.
there.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Anyways,
All these people are walking by our shop, but nobody's coming in.
there's got to be something like that happening.
Official military skate with the $99.99. Skate Juice 4 premiere tomorrow. Oceanside, 7 p.m. Brooks Theater. Come peep the younger homie Kento Urano.
Dude, he's
First
good.
major video part. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Please get the owner, filmer Brent Hayden on the show to talk about the Skate Juice crew and videos. Look at you, bro.
Dude,
Thank you for
that
that.
kid
official
Kento is
military
next
skate.
level, and I've watched him grow up for a long time. He's on Etnies, and then his part's probably gonna be gnarly.
Nice.
Good stuff, dude. By the way, this is the got the Skateboarding Hall of Fame, got the S sponsor,
And got the house.
got the house.
Jeez, you
Got the house.
did it.
Pim,
all.
that's the house you bought.
That is one of them.
So
is
who's that
one of
for?
them.
Your mom?
That's mine. That's a good looking house, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't give that to your mom?
I'm more of a modern. I like modern house. You
That's
know,
an expensive house, dude.
bro.
I mean, dude, you got some pots in there.
Don't
You
worry,
got some.
Dubs.
You got some.
I can afford it.
some nice trees you have there, dude.
Those were imported. Those were imported from,
from-
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
They're-
the trees.
Yes, they're from.
But they have to grow to a certain kind of climate, don't they?
It's okay though. I have they worked it out.
Who's they?
The people who
brought the
transported the trees. They've got
Can
their
you
own
just
little.
work that out.
Yeah, they got their own little ecosystem.
They
there.
worked it out.
Yeah, they worked
I
it
love
out,
it.
man. But anyway,
They
there
look
we
beautiful,
go.
though, Chris.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, Larry's in there somewhere, you know. But yeah, I
But
got my.
you look kind of you're like I don't really know if I'm really happy right
Well,
now.
the thing is I had to get the house for the mantle to put the Skater of the Year trophy onto. You see what I'm saying? Or
Well,
not Skater of the Year, Hall of Fame.
So you're like
I had to get them. I had to get a mantle.
Totally.
So you're like, oh, I won. gotta buy a house.
I need to buy a house
With
because
the mantle.
my S deal is so phenomenal that I now can afford a mantle.
You only bought that house basically for the mantle, and you're like, the rest of the house is cool, but the mantle's great. I want to see Chris Roberts' mantle in that house.
I'll show it. I'll send you a picture tonight when I get home, and
or maybe a couple of minutes from someone might send it a photo. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, true.
I didn't know there was a wipe your mouth in the chat.
He's been around for a little while now.
Yeah,
Wipe
so
your mouth
sick.
has been around for a little while.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see what else we got here, bro.
Joe Sullivan wants me to bless us all with the official announcement of PJ on S.
Oh God,
That'd be awesome. Hey, he's repping the shoes, and I'm glad to see it. And
Where is it?
I trip out the shoes I get to send people. Like,
JC said, "Wipe your mantle, bro."
Wipe your mantle.
he's like, hey, did you know that mantles were invented by
if he was here, yeah.
He pulls the best like random facts.
I love it.
Mantles. Dude.
How did they come up with that name?
Mantle?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a good one.
Yeah.
that's a good question.
If JC would hear, he could Google it.
That's true.
Yeah.
He probably already knows.
Just kidding, JC.
Dude, I should film it. I'm glad I'm not me at the Supremes. They would kick my ass out if I filmed it. I'm glad. If me and Tim went in there, cameras blazing to
Nah.
film them. I'm glad I'm not me, bro. They would ask me to leave.
I think
they
it
would
depends
not.
who was in there.
They would not.
If Nuge was in there, he'd probably be like, yo, yeah, come through.
What about
If Hob?
Hobbs?
I think Hob would be chill with it.
Hob
too.
would be chill?
There would be somebody else in there that would recognize you, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I just roll in camera. I mean,
For sure.
it's not like we have a huge, it's not like a camera crew. It's just
Yeah.
a little point,
They
little
wouldn't say
camera.
I
nothing,
would
bro.
just love to see you head to toe all supremed out, dude.
They'll hook you up, bro.
Yeah.
You go in there, they'll hook you
think?
up. Yeah. And I don't think they didn't used to hook people up, but
Okay.
now they're hooking people up.
That's awesome, man. I can't, like, I've never seen Chris wear anything Supreme
Oh, it'll be a sight to see.
because you genuinely like to wear the same type of gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see with the all over print, like it's kind of like hoodie or something, or like some sort of vest.
I'm ready to, I could change my style.
Just
I'm ready to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could change. Yeah.
Throw a little Supreme North Face,
Bro, whatever they
jacket
got.
on.
Whatever they got.
what's
I could become
who could you become?
just the Supreme guy.
The Supreme guy.
Supreme
The
Prob.
The
Supreme Prob.
The Supreme Prob.
Wait, so
yeah.
you get on S, and then you have House, you have this in the Skateboarding Hall of Fame, and then Supreme comes along.
It's only natural
Yeah,
that they follow.
Yeah,
The Krob trend that's going on. Yeah.
So I don't Bill Strobeck. I don't know if he still works for them, but he would maybe he could film you like close up and at the
If
mic.
not, I probably know some people that could zoom in and zoom out.
No, but you got to get the originator, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just giving some insight to maybe what's Krob Preem
Krob Preem.
corner job Supreme.
Krob corner jam. We'll see what happens. Supreme corner jobby.
Oh, there we go.
Supreme sponsor the show. Hate sellouts with the $1.99. Please get Quim Cardona on the
Oh
show.
wow, hell yeah, dude.
Somebody actually
been skating.
Yeah, somebody hit me up about, but he's on the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
We need to get him over here. Come on the show, Quim. 9 Club Supreme collab. Yeah, we can make
We'll
like
start
a
working on that ASAP.
We can make a microphone.
microphone. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Seriously, that's a genius idea.
right.
dude.
I mean, these things aren't cheap, dude.
You have to
Right up,
That'd be
these are right up Supreme's alley.
These are what they're Shure microphones.
Sure, SM7Bs, man.
And I'm sure that they've never done a microphone yet, or have they?
Right.
I mean, they probably have.
probably
they
have. I
did a
know.
brick. They did a pinball machine. Pinball machine's pretty
That
hard.
was pretty
dude.
cool.
That's
for sure.
pretty hard.
No doubt.
Pinball machine, bro.
I guess there's still some stuff they haven't done.
$5,000 mic. Oh, they have done a mic. So
See?
Justin Crawford,
Damn it.
yeah. They probably did the mic with the mantle
Put it on the mail.
and a bucket. I know. They've done a lot of stuff.
Supreme mantle.
Supreme mantle.
There you go.
They come and install it in your house. Like they have a
Dude.
construction crew come in and install a mantle.
Just your house, because you're famous enough to because you have your trees coming in from your De Janeiro.
Imported.
Yeah.
What was it? They did a
trees.
fucking motorhome one. What was it? The stream. What is the stream? What is it called?
Streamline.
Oh,
Huh?
Airstream.
Airstream. Dude, I was tripping on that one.
I
Unbelievable.
wonder how many they sold.
That's a good question. Those are not cheap.
Is it like? All right. All right. What should we talk about next, bro?
Supreme wipes. Wow.
Supreme wipes.
What about the World Skate?
Oh, well, hold on. First.
Oh, I was just saying. What should we, I'm just asking.
Oh yeah. We talk about that
Yeah.
for sure because I have my opinions on the Olympics. It's right up. Okay, but first, how about we talk about Rodrigo TX back on DGK?
Damn. So sick.
Please tell me
You got
that
his
he's
board out of
gonna.
the trash?
Please tell me that he's gonna pick his skateboard up out of the trash.
That would be kind of
And
tight if they did
ride.
that.
I would love that. Would
He's
actually
gonna
be amazing.
start the part with like that.
Yeah.
Like he picks it up out of the trash and then does like
Oh,
an
dude!
insane line.
If they don't, it's a missed opportunity.
Well, to be honest, that was like a very it was very viral how he quit.
It was the moment in skate.
yeah, it was
he
very,
threw his
very
board in the
viral.
trash,
Very
of course. But what
viral.
what more fitting just to then take the out of the trash
Yeah.
and go and do a tail slide kick flip out?
I
I would
was
love that. If it was me, I would have done that. I would have insisted on it.
Maybe that's not where they wanted this video to
Well,
go. You
We
know?
gotta
Listen,
forget about that.
Listen,
Right?
nobody's gonna forget.
I was
So you got to play into it. Dog.
I hear you.
I love that they got Jack back on the team.
That too.
I love that, and I did not see this coming.
I didn't either.
No.
We had just recently watched all the footage he's been dropping. You're like, what is he gonna do? I was like, Palace? Like, I don't know. Since he had that fallout with DGK, I ultimately ruled out that he wouldn't ride for DGK.
For sure.
That was just like, that's kind of what your natural instinct is.
Right.
But I do love this they're bringing it back.
Dude,
Was it just misunderstanding the first time around, or was it like,
I mean, who knows?
You know what?
Really?
I
obviously
don't-
it's internal.
It was. I know that there was just like a lot of things going on back then, and the brands have ups and downs, and I do feel like there were just a miscommunication on things, and obviously now the communication is back and they're all in the same. I don't know, like it's a good fit. He's killing it still.
He's the man, dude. He's
Yeah.
straight up.
He's
Dude, Minik Mahdi.
He's skating like the same. I don't see nothing, no hiccups in his shit.
what is he? 40 years old? 40 something?
He's
He's
definitely
like 38 or 30.
Dude.
We're like the same
He's
age.
scratching 40, yeah.
I still will say that he has the best backside flip.
Ooh, yeah.
Like his backside flips are really fucking nice.
Remember we're talking about like kickflips in the Vinicius doing kick
Yeah.
nose slides. When he does the flick in, you can just tell how easy it is for him. Man.
He's still got the Adidas going.
I think.
Is he on?
Yes.
He's
Oh
on?
hell yeah!
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
He just
Kelly, stop yelling at me.
Well, we dropped a dope Adidas part recently.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Oh,
we
this
talked about on the show.
that spot is crazy, bro.
And we got sick like tall flat bars, and then that ledge looks really tall
It
though.
doesn't look small.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
Like that's taller than the stage for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, good stuff, dude.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
I like to see them.
If people don't know the story of TX, like when he came out in like I don't even know, like late 90s, late 90s.
For me, it's like
Yeah, everyone remembers that from Minik Mahdi. But he watch his footage. I saw
Even
him
in the firm,
contest.
even the firm, yeah, I forgot he was on the firm.
He was
bro.
in the firm, and you saw him in the contest. You're like, who is this kid? And then you saw 4-in-1 footage start to come out,
yeah.
and you're like, this guy's next level.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of the Brazilians, or just skateboarders in general, but a lot of people who came out of Brazil have looked up to him, and
For
that you
sure.
could see his like Tiago.
Well, he paved the way.
Yeah, paved
Bob
the way.
Burnquist paved the
Yeah,
way.
I'd say that first.
Yeah,
Rodrigo,
But different
Bob
style.
put
Different
different skating.
100%.
Yeah.
Bob put Rodrigo in. These guys paved the way. They were in the. I'm sure there was some people before that. I'm going to get here in the comments, but I mean, they were in the most monumental Minik Mahdi video. I mean, I think Tiago's first part was crazy. It was mental.
You said Tiago, but you mean Rodrigo.
Excuse me, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Tiago had a good first part too. He did. 100%.
But
I wasn't lying.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying.
but it's
You're right. Lincoln Ueda, yes.
Yeah,
Obviously.
there were people.
there were
100%.
so
I
many
know.
people. Like Fabrizio Santos
Yes.
to Carlos de Andrade
Yeah.
to like,
Wow,
so many
Carlos de
people.
Andrade, holy shit.
For sure.
Yeah, I think that in the street skateboarding, like the way Rodrigo skates, you could see that watching Tiago and
ahead.
see like the influence that he had. You're just like, oh my god, you'd see that bleeding into his skating, like the switch Mongo push, the regular push, and like then Tiago kind of is next level with it now.
Yeah,
so
no doubt. Oh, shout out to Cesar Gordo.
dude, hell yeah,
All day.
He
You know
was
what's
here.
up, JC?
When did he was here with
I
what?
was here with just recently.
Yeah,
Why am I tripping?
who's the?
Well, wait a minute. Is this somebody
Oh,
that we
Carlos.
Yes,
Carlos
yes.
Ribeiro.
Yes.
did? Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a while ago.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, but he came through.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Og de Souza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Again, yes, there's a lot of people, but
Milton Neves.
I think... Okay, well, I take it back. How about that?
No.
There's a
But
lot of people.
You're
No,
right
you're-
in what you were saying.
But I think even anyone from Brazil would agree that like TX was that first big phenom.
was
that was like he's that dude.
Huge. I mean, when you're talking about the fame that came with him and being on all the insane, dopest brands, you know, the Rodrigo was a guy.
So let me ask you, what is your thoughts about him getting back on DGK?
I think it's cool. Was he not on Palace or was he getting boards from them?
he wrote
or
for he wrote for Numbers.
Numbers and then nothing?
And then-
He was on, so it was DGK, and then I believed he kind of got on Numbers and did that for a little bit. He left DGK, threw his board and trash can, got on Numbers, and then I think he was kind of freestyling it. And
yeah,
then
after Numbers was done.
Yeah, and then picked his board up out of the trash can. I'm not saying that as like I'm making fun of it. It is what happened,
They
but I'm happy to see him back.
They should have played up on that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
that
would
would
be
be. I don't
No,
know.
they make a joke
I
of
got a
it.
different.
Sure.
I got a different funny outlook on everything. Right. I would have played into the whole thing, but I'm stoked. What I'm hoping DGK will do with Rodrigo, and it is up to Rodrigo as well, because I know he's in Brazil and everything. But I hope they really, like, you know, shine.
Yeah.
Make him shine. You know, I hope they do ads with him. I hope they do little bits with him. I hope they put out more skate parts with him. I hope they integrate him into their DGK fold.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think their team is incredible. They are so like they have different kind of camps of DGK. You have like the East Coast. You kind of have the Brazil side. You got the West Coast, and it's pretty awesome to see. It's not like they're all friends, but they're holding it down in different
East
places.
Coast. Yeah, for sure.
So I think it's a pretty smart move to get him back on the team. And with Jack, I mean,
they're reuniting.
I just like the story aspect of it. Like that's such a cool story. Like he had a misunderstanding or something where they
Some
weren't
type of
agreeing,
falling out,
and
yeah.
then boom, he's back. You know what I mean? I think that's a cool.
Well,
cool
I
story
like-
in itself.
And I agree with you on that because I think that a lot of times in this world, it's like if you made a mistake, a lot of people won't go back on that. Like a lot of people won't admit to making a mistake or they won't admit to like changing their mind, you know? And like that is huge. Like the dude threw his board in the trash. Like he wanted to make a statement with that. That wasn't just like, hey, I'm going to do this funny thing and quit.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to make a statement. And so there was some shit there. And I think it's rad that, like you just said, to make amends, come back, and it's nice. It's nice to see that these days, right?
Totally.
Let's just.
I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
So applaud to that. I was stoked. I think we're all stoked on that. And it definitely, I remember when I was in DC just now, it popped up on my Instagram thing.
Same.
I was
I
like,
caught it on Insta too.
I was like, wow, dude, I didn't like. I don't think with Jack, I kind of saw it. I think internally I saw it coming, but like I did not see the TX thing happen.
Dude,
That's
I
happening.
thought it was April Fool's joke, and I looked at my clock. I looked at my watch. It was June.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, no, this
June
is
Fools is not working.
June Fools? No.
Well, you know, it's like it even makes it. You totally knew it because it was Rodrigo TX and DGK collab. On the
Yeah,
post.
Oh,
I was like,
you know it's official.
Right.
There it is.
No, it's good to see. It's
Yeah.
good to see. I like making amends and you know getting back to the where he should belong.
Hopefully
He
we
belongs
see that
there.
again real soon.
He belongs there.
in
Yeah.
a different. If you know what I'm talking about, hopefully we see that soon.
Dubs, man. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
I'm
are you
good.
talking about?
I literally
Exactly.
haven't-
It's a subliminal.
Okay.
Okay.
If you know, you know. It's not. This is nothing that's. It'll just be a ground shaker if this comes to fruition.
Okay. Will you tell us after the show? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you
telling a riddle right now? What's going on?
I want people to think about
Okay.
this. That
Oh,
where there's been some dismay and people leave, and then sometimes hopefully you
I
want
see.
motherfuckers to come back.
I see what you're saying
Okay.
now.
You know what
I
I'm
see.
saying? You get it, Kelly.
I
He got
see.
it. He got it.
Okay.
Also, I want to say what's awesome about DGK too is that Darren Harper and his family.
Oh.
Dude, that is one of the coolest.
Dude.
To watch them growing up skating
So
and to
rad.
see the support of their dad, like just coaching them, what do you want to practice, like just trying tricks.
But they're doing it because they caught that love, though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's one thing, like if you have your pops helping and motivating you, but you gotta love it too. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And they
dude.
love it already at such an early age, bro. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
Being able to like, I think I said it. I've said it before, but I would see him there with the girls, like when they were super young, like in the carriage. You know what I mean? And like they've been around Pulaski and
rad.
skating like that since they were like little ones, and they're still like it's. Oh, Darren, if you're out here, dog, please come on the show. That would be
bro,
amazing.
big time.
I'm bummed. I was just
love
out in
that.
DC, but I did not get a chance to. I was with my family the whole time. I did not get a chance to get out and skate. But
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been rad for you to see him for sure.
I would, dude, randomly there, get DM from Jake Darwin and Kyle Camarillo, and then Tyrone hit me up. They're like, dude, we're here too.
That's sick.
They're like, we're at Pulaski, and I'm like, I'm at my sister. She works for this huge law firm, and it's like right next to the White House, and you can see everything. And I'm like, dude, I could if
I'm right there.
I'm like 2 blocks away from you. I can like basically see you, and I'm like, I can't make it. Did I come through? I'm like, dude, I'm shooting photos with my niece's graduation. I can't just like leave. You know what I mean?
Is the White House big?
You know, it's
Does it
not
look-
as,
is
it's
it-
not as big as you would think it. It is
Really?
big,
Okay.
but it's like it's pretty. It's really weird because I was literally right there. You're
Yeah,
like,
I've never seen it before.
it's just super blocked off, obviously, and there's a ton of
You've
security.
never been to DC?
I would imagine there's a ton of security, but I'm just wondering if the building. I've been there, but I don't know if
From
we
afar,
ever.
it
just
Yeah, I
looks
think
like
we
a
maybe
big
just
house.
went through or
like,
something.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just-
not even that.
Oh,
I
really?
think maybe if we were there, we just drove through DC or something on a
It's-
tour, maybe.
There's so many big buildings around it that it kind of makes it not look as big.
Okay.
Like there's huge buildings all around it and throughout the city, and then there's that. It's still a big house.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
Just
it's not
wondering.
like the biggest thing on the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah,
It's a big lawn. So we've got a big lawn.
yeah. It's got a big driveway too. Yeah,
You used to be able to drive up really close to it, but now it's barricaded. Goddess Graphics in the building.
yeah. They have like
There
that.
she is.
My dad was telling me because he grew up there. He would tell me, he's like, "Yeah, we used to go out and drive right there, like literally, and no one cared."
Right.
But now it's all blocked off. It's like a
They used to like donuts in the grass and then like drive off.
no. He would. He's like we did donuts in the street and
Oh, wow.
then drove off. Like he was
Wow.
like, I'm not kidding.
And
He
what,
literally
year,
would-
what year is this?
I honestly I don't
90s?
know.
80s?
No, it's like I don't know. He was at the Martin Luther King speech, dude. It was like
shit.
this is a long time ago.
Okay.
Like he
All right,
grew
yeah.
up there, like so it's a long time ago.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. People could walk during the. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just never been there. Didn't know how big it is.
It's one of the coolest, in my opinion. It's the coolest,
House.
one of the coolest city, coolest house.
I said it was the coolest house, man.
That would be a trip to go in there, man. That would be such a trip to go in that place. It's the coolest house.
Dude, in my opinion, dude, it's like the coolest house.
One of the coolest houses.
It's like the White House, you know.
Yeah. Dude.
Okay, one thing that we got to talk about, we touched on it earlier today, was Dumb Data released this video, What is World Skate, right? And I've had my, I don't know, my feelings about the Olympics changes a lot. You know, when the Olympics was first kind of coming into play, I was kind of optimistic about it. You know, I was like, okay, the Olympics cool. I mean, I'm from a different era. I'm the '90s, bro. Like a part of me doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people coming into our industry, right? But it's happening. It's kind of the anyway.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you, though, too.
right? I don't know, but
We never saw it coming though either.
But
right?
What do you mean?
Like when we were in the 90s or whatever, early 2000s, you never saw that as like, oh, potentially this might be in the Olympics.
Right.
We never even thought that would be a thing.
No. But, now that it's happened once, and they did a horrible job of televising it and this and that. And I think it's funny because like Dumb Data in this video talked a lot about who needs it more, skateboarding or the Olympics, And I think it's neither. It's a no-brainer because they didn't even televise it. They didn't even televise skateboarding. So if the Olympics wanted skateboarding to push the needle in the Olympics, they didn't even try. They didn't even do it. It was hard to find the broadcast of skateboarding in the Olympics. I couldn't even find it. I'm a skateboarder. I know everybody's posting, it's on it's hard to find.
Right.
So I don't even think that the Olympics cares. To be honest.
This is my thought. I think they do care now. Dude, it was the second most watched thing at the Olympics. When the Olympics sees numbers and what's popular and what's not, soccer, biggest one. Next thing, skateboarding. That's insane.
I love hearing that. I didn't know that.
So when you hear about, they're like, oh my God, I think Olympics committee did not realize skateboarding would be that big.
All right, so what's changing now? What's changing into this next one? Because if that's the case, then I want to see some changes that are going to be beneficial to the skateboarders.
Well, let me ask you a question too, is like, where is that info coming from?
I think when I did the social media, you could see I saw like a result of like what was the most watched televised thing. It was surprising because you said it was so horribly televised.
Yeah. Pause this
that's
real quick.
a funny thing. You're like, oh, it's the second most televised thing, but to watch it from what I've heard from you guys was the hardest thing to watch.
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe it was the second most watched thing. I just don't believe it. I don't think it because it was that hard to find, and there was multiple broadcasts of it. So if there's multiple broadcasts of it, listen, back in the day, you used to turn on the channel and watch it on TV. There wasn't 800 internet feeds of every single Olympic thing going on. So for them to have like 80 or 5 or 6 feeds of the Olympics of skateboarding, like I don't see it. That's my opinion, though. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think this thing Raisa's kind of like exposure in that, where she got like this. I remember sitting there with Shane O'Neill and watching her. They had to shoot photos of her for like some social stuff, and Tony Hawk was right there, and they're talking, and then Tony Hawk posts her the Olympics. So she gets the Olympics platform, but she blows up. And
the platform is like no other, obviously.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh wow, people care, like not just only about her, but like skateboarding, they're interested in it,
right?
But people being interested in skateboarding doesn't move the needle for skateboarding.
Oh no, I don't.
Well, it opens their eyes to it. Now, is that going to be proof that there was going to be some money being made from that? You never know.
Well, also with the new Olympics coming into 2024 in Paris and everything, and they have Ryan Sheckler now that it got announced that he's going to be doing some commentary stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For I don't know who it is, NBC or one of the major broadcasters or whatever. But so that's a good sign for me. There's little signs.
That's what I mean. That's a part of the benefit because like before we didn't have our people's commentating and saying the correct tricks that are being done. It's like you can't have Tom Brokaw on the side, saying
Brokaw.
You can't. That's just not going to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't Tom Brokaw. Don't get me wrong. I'm obviously embellishing, but come on, man.
These skateboarders are flipping up and flipping out over here in the Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
Back to you in the studio, Ron.
They understand that now, I believe. They understand that they have to get in touch with the people in that sport.
Totally.
Well, that was one of my major concerns was like there's so many valuable people in the skateboarding industry. Like use them.
Yep.
Use them.
Yeah.
Like
I don't very capable.
That's what I'm saying. Talented, capable people. So I hope they're slowly realizing all this stuff. But
I'll say with like the World Skate stuff, and so like in that video they talk about like what World Skate is, and it's like it's just about this organization of whatever has wheels on it or skates on it. They organize that whatever into the Olympics. Skateboarding's technically there was one before. In that video, they said like there was roller skate hockey or something.
Yeah. Well, the government body various wheel sports, including skateboarding, inline hockey, roller derby, and scootering. It was established by two Swiss roller hockey enthusiasts 100 years ago. Originally brought rink hockey into the Olympics in 1992 in Barcelona.
Yeah. So all I say is that like at World Skate right now, there's a couple. I worked there personally, and I was happy to go to the Olympics and work it, and like say I did that. That's kind of where Olympics. That's honestly where. That's where they stand. Is that like, hey, we're not really going to pay you. Like the judges get paid ass, but you get the pleasure, the honor of judging the Olympics. That's their.
That's the way they look at it.
And that's not just at skateboarding. That's across the board,
of course,
of every sport.
Yep.
World Skate is in charge of the skateboarding that governs, I guess, the skateboarding in the Olympics. But I do know that Jeff Landy is a big part, and he was my boss when I was there, and he has organized. He had made sure that people that are documenting it are like Atiba Jefferson, Bryce Knights, Jason Hernandez, Alan Hannon's there. Like he's making sure that core skaters that understand it are working there behind the scenes.
That's dope.
Yeah, but I still don't think they're not really getting paid all that much, and I don't think that they just want to be a part of that whole
They
process.
have to believe in the process of what this is. If you don't, then obviously you're going to have a problem if you're not getting paid a certain amount of money that's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the whole. I had an issue with it because it's a long story. That could be a whole thing, but you just do it for the fact of for the love for the sport, and you're only doing it once every 4 years, right? So like, it's not like I'm waiting my whole life or like the whole 4 years just to work this one job.
Totally,
it's like this couple, couple weeks of doing it, and you get back to life, and it's cool to be a part of it. But
Wow.
like Chris, you did. I think you would be a pretty good host. They don't really have many comical announcers. I don't know if they want that.
Yeah,
Right.
To be honest.
Right. They want Tom Brokaw.
Yeah.
They want a serious time.
They went like
Yeah.
more serious,
Right.
Yeah.
Which is not.
You don't understand what I mean.
We got
by
some
that.
serious- we got some serious guys.
I could do some.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah, I want to see
Let's
serious,
see,
dude.
let's see
serious
serious.
What am I doing?
About the Olympics.
Intro.
We're skating.
No. What do you
Hey,
mean?
we're here at the Olympics, and we got. Yeah.
Okay, Raj, put the camera on me. Ready? Okay. I wouldn't be wearing this, by the way. I'd be wearing a nice suit.
Supreme.
A suit.
I'd be supremed out. Yeah,
There you go. Not a suit.
bro. I'd have my Supreme bandana on. I'd have like.
You got to stay true to the skate.
I'd get my
Yeah,
little.
true
I'd get my.
skate right
I'd get
there.
my. Diamond earrings. I'd look sharp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Your Hall of Fame thing on the mantle right behind
Bro,
you.
my Hall of Fame. I'd be wearing my nice, iced out chain and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It says,
Elevate.
two
Okay.
crobs. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
And then what would happen? Like, hey, we're here at the Olympics, at the 2024 Olympics.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh, that's too much.
No, that's
Right,
too much.
right,
Too
right.
9 Club.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2024 Olympics, skateboarding in the Olympics, Paris, France.
Look at them, dude. Look at them.
I'm looking at you.
No, look at. You're talking to the.
Oh, I'm talking to the people?
The
Talk to the
nation
people,
right
yeah,
now.
that's
No,
fair.
not the nation. The world.
The world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even more pressure.
I'm a little nervous now. All right. Welcome back to the. No, it's too much.
That was a little too much?
Let's not too much.
Okay.
Let's not be.
You can't
too,
do this
let's
all
not, We're
live,
not going to
dude.
bring.
You
exci-
can't
Hey.
break your. Once you're in it, you're in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're live,
Oh, this
dude.
is live.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to edit this to tape.
No.
Okay.
No.
Welcome back to the 2024 Olympics, coming to you from.
Paris.
Why are you interrupting me?
Because you looked at us, you didn't know what you were
I
saying.
didn't. Trust me. I was pausing. I'm building anticipation. You
I
have
would
to
have
know
been in your head.
if you're
going to
be.
your headphone. I would be like Paris, and you would be like Paris.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me cook, man. Can I marinate a little bit, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to build
was on a- he was on a roll there.
suspense, bro.
All right.
Hello, welcome back to the 2024 Olympics here in Paris, France. We have some great contestants this afternoon performing skateboarding maneuvers for y'all at home, okay? We have world champions here. Nyjah Houston is competing. He did not win the last Olympics, which he was the hopeful last year,
Very true.
2021. This year, we are hopefully going to see some great skateboarding. Okay, some great skateboarding. We're going to see some flippities and some floppities. They might fall, they might not. They might land stuff. I'm trying to be, because they want people who don't know anything about skateboarding
flippities and floppities. I love
to
that.
commentate.
They're going to
you know?
go from point A to point B.
They're going to go from point A to point B. They are going to be going down the rails that are, hand rails for people to put their hands on, but they're going to be sliding down these things, grinding
That's
down
what they were
these
doing.
things.
That's what they were doing.
Essential.
Isn't that
Yeah.
hilarious? Like to be, what other Olympic sport are you going to find a traditional handicap? Like you have to have a handrail going down a set of stairs.
Right.
That's meant for, and like they have to do that. They're building that as a Olympic
That's right.
thing.
That's right.
Olympic props right there for us.
To me, that's amazing.
And it's probably painted red or yellow or blue.
Or silver.
No, it's usually bright colors. They need to make the course look all dope.
This is perfect, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
You did. You got the job.
I got the job.
Got it.
Thank you. I'd be better at it. I'd practice a little bit. You guys put me on the spot, bro. But
sorry about
going
that.
back to World Skate and the video that Dumb Data did, which I liked the video that Dumb Data did. I do think that I wish they were more. I feel like he should call people and talk to people and he doesn't have to interview people, but really get down and dirty, right? I'm sure he researches enough and like puts together a great video, but I wish he would go more CoffeeZilla and really get in there and like call people and talk to them and get the inside scoop of what's going on.
Right.
I'd love to see that.
I mean, I do agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's get in there, bro. Like, if you're going to do a thing on World Skate, like, let's talk to some people who used to work at World Skate. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
Right. No, but really worked there. Like, in the trenches.
Employed.
When
Yeah,
they were
I
going
was
through their
on-
not World Skate, but the Team USA. You know, when they were going through with all the financials and whatever was going on down there that wasn't really too good. But anyway, I would like to see more in-depth stuff.
It takes a 5-day project and turns it into like a 3 to 4 week project.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
I do.
USA skateboarding.
It's amazing to see what he can do with just the information he finds on the
Definitely,
internet.
for sure.
It's really
Right,
crazy.
Right. But I love the fact that because I hated it when World Skate when they were just going through Street League and X Games and there was points being I hated that. I hated that. I'm glad that it's just World Skate now. Like, go over there.
Well,
Go do your thing over there. We'll be over here.
They kind of screwed over street leagues and other things and I know that in do tours and stuff. They're like, dude, we don't need to work like that. This is us. We are Street League and we're doing our own thing. And I'm proud of Street League because they are doing better than ever.
Yeah.
And they're being true to what they want to do, not being over-governed by someone telling them what to do to go into the Olympics. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, if Street League or whatever counts, that they have to get certain people in there that are already in the runnings, and there's certain stipulations that they have to follow, and
Yes.
certain countries that have to be involved, and like certain skaters, and like it's lame, to be honest. Like, I'm not even a contest fan, but like if you're gonna go do your Olympic thing, like go over there, dude. Like, just leave us alone.
It's interesting to
you know what I'm saying, Dubs?
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
the skaters that are going into the Olympics. I don't know the true stats right now of who's where, but you're seeing dude, I don't even know if Yuto is even he's not even in the Olympics yet officially.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he has 3 other in Japan. He has 3 other skaters above him in the top 20, and there's only take 3 from each.
Wow.
I guess
And
it
he
was
don't-
continent or nation. I guess.
He don't get, since he won last year, he don't get to
No, dude, you
Nah.
don't ever get that.
Yeah.
No one. You have to every single
you
time
gotta earn
prove.
it each time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like that it's through World Skate, like you said, Chris.
Yeah.
It's just them. There's just the craziest process to judging those contests. It is psycho because everyone, if you are a representative, a skateboarder represented by your country's team, you have every right to skate every contest. And that means there's 250 people going, and you're based off of the qualifying is only you only get to do runs. You don't get to do the full 2 runs best trick. So if you have those 2 tries and that's it, dude,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You mess up a trick, you could easily get knocked out real quick.
So Yuto, how did he do in the Vegas scenario?
Does
that count?
No,
that's
that's
not
not-
World Skate. That's
Alright.
Street League.
that was
Street League,
a small. That was the smaller Apex event, which is
Yeah.
super sick. That was fun. He only did landed 1 trick on that, but
But that wasn't normal to see that.
No.
Yeah.
No, it was. I was surprised to see Nigel win. To be honest, he fucking killed that sport.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
Sorry, sidetrack.
No, it's just it's a whole different way. I don't know. Skateboard contest. All these people in these big contests were people we already knew through watching them skate in contests and in videos and magazines and whatnot. Now it's just like it's not that. Right. Jinwoo is a new kid. Obviously, we've been seeing him. He's coming up hard in that, dude.
But he's coming up in that world.
Exactly.
And that was my point that I made early on in the show was like, there's kids now that are being bred, you know,
just do
to do contests. And
Olympics.
that's their goal now is contest, Olympic stuff, you know, get in there. And I think I think that's sad, to be honest. Like we started skateboarding. Why? Because it was fun.
For sure.
There wasn't any hopes and dreams of like
all competition
all competition based,
No.
you know, and I think
it was there, but
100%, but it didn't mean any. Listen, in the 80s, it meant something, right? You turned pro from doing contests, like. But then, when in our generation, there was no like castle, like there was nothing really big.
Yeah,
it wasn't a big thing, and there wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna go to the Olympics, you know. That's why
Jinwoo can have fun with the contest. Like at the end of the day, I'm just being honest. I probably don't want to see a street fight from him anyway.
But you know what? You're saying that now, but maybe in the future,
Maybe. That could be a big statement. I'm saying at the end of the day, especially if you just focus on contests.
Well, Nija, he was on the Jackson podcast, another podcast, and Sheckler was there, and he made a good remark. I just saw it on social media.
I
but
saw it too. It was dope.
He said something about like, oh, the people are comparing Jinwoo to being the next Nija.
Yeah.
And Nija was like, well, yeah, but I'm out filming street parts.
Yeah.
I'm getting broke.
Yeah.
I'm like slamming on fucking 90 stair rails.
up,
I'm like destroying my body.
I love the way he answered that.
I thought it was awesome.
Super dope.
I thought it was awesome because it's true.
Totally.
Yeah, totally.
Jinwoo, you could be the next gold medalist, but you ain't going to be the next Nija unless you get out there and start.
Yeah,
you know,
it's two different.
putting down street parts.
It's like two different types of music almost, right? You're playing different things.
Yep.
I genuinely, it's funny. We all started that same type of way, but as it's transitioned, it's like, I'm not even surprised that's happening now.
Right.
You know, which is sad.
Totally.
But I don't know if that kid really is trying to do it for the money either. I think he's just kind of doing it because he loves contests.
That's what I'm saying. There's a whole breed. There's a whole breed.
That's what he's meant to do. If that's what he's meant to do, then run it.
And I've met his parents. His parents are so supportive of him. That's really, it's
Right.
Like I said, like back in the day, our parent wouldn't. I played all of the sports in high school, and when I quit, my parents were confused because they didn't know how to support me. Like, hey, I'm gonna get you. Let's take you to practice. Let's take you to this. They didn't understand how do I involve myself into my son's skateboarding, like interests.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
and so I think
And be involved in that way.
and be involved in that world.
For
and I
sure.
think it's the adults or the parents now have a better idea of how to interact themselves with their children and how to navigate the skateboard.
Totally. Because it's
getting into it at least.
I'm not saying that we didn't need our parents when we were younger, when we were skating. Obviously, we needed them to buy us boards. And do that. But as far as like right there by me and like kind of like coaching me, like type of scenario, I'd never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me just going out and journeying and having my own time to be on my board, that was my sanity. You know what I mean?
Dude, I think
Maybe
I would have been weirded out. My mom was there watching me, to be honest.
Totally.
I'd be like,
I mean,
they
people would, parents would drive their kid up to, the skate park,
Totally.
Powell Skate Zone or something, and maybe they'd just be reading a book in the corner
corner.
while the
Exactly.
kid's skating,
For sure.
and then
That's
they'd
what my
be,
parents did.
But
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No.
However you can do it.
But what I'm saying is like maybe there were those parents, but we just didn't see it.
Right.
How could we have seen it? Like there was no social media, there wasn't being portrayed in videos. Like
True.
I would
maybe
say
there were those stage parents back then.
I would guess the first person I could think of that's what it was Ryan Sheckler.
Right.
He was like the little kid, and his mom and dad were taking him everywhere to go skate.
Same with Nigel.
Yeah, and Nyjah actually too. I think technically Sheckler came first.
Right.
I think.
Right.
And then
That's
Nyjah,
what I'm
and
saying
then
that they're one and the same in that category. Where
Yeah.
they're both their parents were there to support them.
yeah, it's definitely true. I mean, his dad was taking him out skate
Oh,
spots.
same with Bam, all day.
Oh yeah, Bam
For sure.
yeah.
I don't know if they were taking them and like posting them at the spots, but maybe they were when they were going to like Love Park and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I'm hoping
Yeah.
for this time that the Olympics gets broadcasted better. And I wish that I just wish that people got taken care of more, like with the financial wise, you know.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no,
It ain't
I'm
gonna
not surprised.
happen. There's a lot of money involved, and Dumb Data covered it in a way. But when anything is going on, there's always going to be money made. Always. There's no reason for anything to happen unless there's money being made. You know what I'm saying, Dubs?
Damn
Well,
true.
it's gotta be going
So,
somewhere.
Damn true.
but it's just who's absorbing that money.
Yes.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
the skateboarders. You know. You think who made a lot of money off this last Olympics?
Probably Jagger.
Right.
Oh, like the people that won.
Maybe he got a little Toyota deal or something. You know,
He was on like
maybe
talk shows. He got a lot of
yeah.
publicity from
Right,
it.
publicity for sure.
And, dude, and definitely Yuto.
All day.
Well, I would say with Jagger, he got that a lot because we saw it because it was in the United States.
Yeah.
I didn't really see what was going on in Japan, but
I heard about it.
If you go to Japan, Yuto's on billboards in Tokyo.
Yeah.
He's on buildings, and these dudes getting a Delta deals.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, that's different. That's different.
So
But that's after the fact. Obviously, he won, and all of these opportunities kind of reveal themselves after that.
I think.
Right. Well,
Yeah, one thing I want to say about
go ahead.
it must have been so interesting for Yuto to win that, to blow up some next level thing, especially in your country, but this in skateboard world, but also going out and he filmed all the street part, he focused a lot of street footage, and he killed it. But I think he'd probably get in trouble. I heard that he would get in trouble skating in Tokyo in the streets.
He wrote it in the Instagram post that he posted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
that's right.
told
When
him
he had that part.
he couldn't skate in the streets,
And he
and
did
he said,
anyway.
"Yeah, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is what I do."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
I've
gonna-
been doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, and I hope he could. I mean, it's crazy to think, right? Like Jinwoo is in the Olympics for now, and Yuto's outside. You would ultimately think, oh, Yuto should already get that
Yeah.
pass because he's been there, but that's just not the way that it works
but
out.
how the Olympics are ran, you
Yeah.
got every 4 years you got to improve yourself and show yourself that you deserve to be in Olympics.
And
Right.
when you're talking about, oh, there's street leagues going on and other contests, sometimes these skaters just focus on the whole Olympic route, right?
there's only one winner. There's only one winner in the Olympics, right? I mean, the prize money, we were talking about the money, right? Who made a lot of money on skateboarding? Maybe Jaeger, maybe
Jaeger.
maybe Yuto. No, you know what I mean? But you know, it's interesting. He did touch on this as the prize money is a significant motivator for skateboarders to compete in the World Skate Contest. Despite this, only a small fraction of skateboarders earn substantial money from contests.
Yeah.
He even went as deep as to go, out of 13,000 skaters off of the Border website, only 544 won any contest money, with many earning less than $10,000 annually. So that's $10,000 a year off of all the contests that you skated. Like less than 500 people. Like you can't even buy lunch for that much. You know what I mean? In this day and age.
yeah, especially
So-
if that's what you're banking on and you're just a contest skater.
You ain't winning. There ain't no money.
Yeah.
Street League
There
has
ain't
a
no
pretty
money.
good purse than it used to. But
Street
yeah,
League, yes.
World
but World
Skate
Skate.
is not this.
This is what I'm saying. They're on this journey for just an Olympic dream,
Yeah, that's
which is
crazy.
fine. Do your thing.
Yeah,
Do your thing. It's just not how I grew up. It's not. And plus, we're just with the Olympics last year. Last 4 years ago. I'm just not sold on it yet. You know what I mean? Sell it to me. Package it up a little bit differently. You know, give me a reason to like it.
Totally.
You know, you guys didn't do anything telling stories about any of the skateboarders. They didn't where they were saying, "Oh, invented by Steve Caballero," and it was. It was mind blowing.
Then that's what I'm saying. Hopefully this time around there will be more
what I'm
storytelling.
saying.
There will be more.
Sell it to me.
Yeah.
Sell it to me. Make me happy that it's in the Olympics. You know?
At least do what you're doing for some of these other sports, especially if it was the second most viewed
I
sport.
don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't know where that information
I
comes from.
could've
I just
sworn I
can't.
heard that.
I can't see
Totally.
that
If
happening.
that,
Totally.
it was either that or it was for what I know, when I saw like the social media stuff, it was by far, maybe I got it confused with it was the second biggest thing in Brazil, but I think that skateboarding is the second biggest thing in Brazil.
It is.
I do, yeah, because obviously soccer is like
the first,
or football.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I mean, I just know it was a very there was a the Olympic Committee saw skateboarding and the attention it got and the respect it got from everyone, that they were like, we like skateboarding.
Yeah, you should have been. You should have been.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is like, I'm not, listen, it's here to stay. There's nothing I could do. Wah, take it away. They're not going to take it away.
Yeah.
Oh, Krob said take it away. He's crying over there.
He's wearing Supreme stuff.
Yeah, he's wearing Supreme. He's crying over there.
Dude, please
not,
make a video or a photo of Chris crying with Supreme gear on.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not, like, it's here. We got to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, just make me happy to, like, that you're doing our industry
Just
proud.
show that you're evolving the sport.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
I do know that Jeff Landy is there fighting
That's a plus.
for the skaters. And we all know, because he's like...
And he's a man.
Yeah. He's legitimately, there's a couple of people that I've worked with before, and there's some headbutting inside that people don't, but I'm sure they have so much stuff to work with. I'm sure. Oh my God.
There he is.
I'm not crying, but listen, I got my Supreme gear on. We're ready to roll, baby. This is me announcing the Olympics.
Killing it.
Tim, you really changed your... You said you were ready for a new look. You did say that.
There it is.
I'm kind of going off of like Supreme Patty's look. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That is Supreme Patty. That's what the one he used to wear that headband all the time.
And a little shrimp medallion.
Supreme Krabby. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's here. It's here. We got to deal with it. I'm just, and anything new. I don't know. I just, like I said before in the very beginning, like I go through these mixed emotions.
Yeah.
With the Olympics in skateboarding. I go to my, 90s kid mentality where I'm like, hell no. And then I go back to like, man, I just want skateboarding to be, like thrive, and what's going to help skateboarding thrive. I just want like people that are in skateboarding to make a good living and to be able to survive and skateboard and not have two jobs, being a professional skateboarder and killing yourself out there, Like
I think survive is the key word. Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, bro, like talk to some skaters out there nowadays. Like it's tough, bro.
No
Where's
doubt.
your money coming from? You $2 a board? How many boards are you selling? How many skate companies are there filling up those racks at the skate shop? Yeah. Where is this money? You telling me you get $2 a board, Dubs? Bro, just give me $2.
Yeah.
You see me in the street, just give me $2.
Yeah.
Like
I got a $2 bill, but
if you got
they give me paying $2 bills, that'd be amazing.
But that's what I'm saying though. There's 80,000 companies out there. Like how this ain't no Klaus Grapp tree when you're making 20 grand a month, bro. Like
so
it's
true.
different now, man.
I know
way
people
different.
really think that these brands have just like so much money to like they're getting skipped out on something.
Dude,
It's just it's
bro,
it's
it ain't
remember
like that, man.
freaking Muska, dude? When Muska was talking about it, he's like, how are these
Yeah.
companies surviving?
It's crazy.
When you see the breakdown of where the money goes and stuff, you're like, yeah, I get it.
The skate industry, the money was funneled into the major players and the brands, right?
Yeah.
Now it's just being diverse everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just there's money floating around everywhere, man.
That
I mean,
is watered down.
How is
That
it?
is watered
How is an
down.
industry supposed to survive when money's just going everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my buddy has a brand, and I'm going to support that. I'm not going to buy these heritage brands that have been around for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
going to support these now. This is the new thing.
I saw Clairvaux posted the thing of Steak Taj. Shout out to Steak Taj. He's usually in the chat. But he posted, it's like, do you ever really support like your favorite skaters?
Bro.
Like, it was awesome. Like, a lot of people don't understand that to support your favorite skater, you have to support the things that they like represent. Buy their boards, dude. When's the last time you really bought their board?
For sure.
And even if you do, you know what? You're just like, I just gave him $2.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Just come give me $2. Just come give me $2. I'll be good.
Yeah, there's so many damn board companies out there, man. I don't.
Oh, it's insane.
It's just like, here, reach in your trash can and pick out a name, dude. I swear to God, let me find a name for a new company, dude. Hold on.
Where's he going, bro? He's
got an idea,
He's digging in
dude.
the trash.
He's actually
bro.
digging in the trash.
Bro, we just come up with something right now. Table skateboards.
I'm gonna name it the sub above.
Okay.
Boom.
Yep,
Okay.
done, dude. I just
You
made
just picked that out of the trash. By
I
the
just
way,
picked it out.
That
of
was
the trash.
that's
fine.
disgusting.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I was gonna call
on
it
the top.
Jersey
Okay.
Mike's, but that's already taken.
Kelly, push the light board. Yeah, you dimmed the whole set there when you bumped your head on that. There you. Yeah, that's it right there, bro. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand, but I mean that's the landscape that we're in right now. You know.
Totally.
You could just pick a name out of the trash can and make it.
We got it, bro.
Yeah.
We got it. Okay. I don't know. Where the hell were we going with all that, man?
Well, we're talking about skate brands.
Yeah.
but
Well, in the Olympics.
and how, but I think the people at the top, when they get there, I think they're getting a lot of shine. I don't think they're really getting like, I'm broke
Whoa.
now. I don't know what to do.
Who?
Yeah. The dudes that are up there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. I don't think they're.
The 1% that is up there.
It's a 1%.
Maybe 2.
Top 3. You get my advice to anyone that's going to like for a contest or whatever. If you get on that podium, especially at the Olympics. Look, Jagger got 3rd.
Yeah.
He got 3rd at the Olympics,
And then went on Jimmy Kimmel.
It went on like he got like the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Inclusion in the Olympics beneficial. I don't know. Does it benefit skateboarding in the long run? We have yet to see any benefit from skateboarding in the Olympics, in my opinion. I don't see it out
will
there.
more kids be starting? I think it's elevated. It has to.
Hell yeah,
It has to.
Where are we right now?
No,
as far as the landscape of skateboarding, bro,
You just said it.
we're in the gutter right now.
You just
bro.
said it. You just said it. There's too many things.
It's watered down.
It's watered the
I
fuck
know
down. The big companies are in it. They bought everything.
Yes.
They're buying all the writers.
Yeah.
So that's why, dude. Those 1% people are those people writing for the big companies and the little guys, and they're buying all these. Who's in these little watered brands? Who's the most popular? That random company? Cool, let's work with them and let's get those guys wearing it.
Right.
Those are the people making it. That's, Roger, could you agree?
I'm on board.
Yeah.
Is that your new board company called, Roger? On board?
On board.
Damn. That could work.
Yeah, on board. Yeah, it's yeah, we're coming to a crossroads
No doubt.
here in skateboarding industry.
I think the initial culture that we all grew up on with skateboarding is not fully, like, it's still there, but that's not what skateboarding is in general anymore. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about people are starting to skate because they're looking at straight into contests and a different thing. Like, we all had this culture of skateboarding that we all grew up with that really we all could connect with. And now it's just so spread out and people where their initiatives are of like what they want with skateboarding, to go to the Olympics, to skate in the contest, to be an Instagrammer, to, I don't know, just different.
Yeah.
It's
definitely different.
Yeah.
It's like the famous TikToker Klaus Grabtree.
Yeah. What did he do?
Well, you sent him S shoes because he's a TikToker.
And then it fucked up the whole industry.
No, I'm just saying. He's a famous TikToker, and you sent shoes to him.
I don't know.
I sent a legend some
Yeah,
shoes.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm in the lane right now where the Olympics has to win me over. Personally, I need to be won over by just kind of what happened 4
First
years
time
ago,
around, yeah.
the first time around, and
Would you say
kind of
that,
where we're at, dude, and like.
would you say that if like it came across documented like a street league, that it would win you over? Does that make sense?
What? No. Say that again.
Like if it was like
Documented?
like it was put out there, like it was televised, like a street league was. Would you think that would win you over? Because the street league does do.
No,
really
they
good
do great because they
Yeah.
hire people in our industry that are talented people.
Yeah.
That's the reason. You said a Tebow's a photographer out there. This guy was filming this, but like, yes, they need to be the same with the announcing. They need to be the same with putting pieces together on these skateboarders and really doing it justice and telling a story. Who are these people? You know what I mean? But anyway,
day.
I got to win me over.
Yes, the Celtics are struggling.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they're playing right now.
I hope so.
Okay.
That's tight.
Super tight.
Dude, I went
Yeah.
Dallas to win.
Yeah, I went that.
So, yeah. So I don't know, man.
So it's good to know though,
I
because
think-
I was wondering what it meant for you to like, hey, to win me over. What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, they just need to, I don't know if they'll ever win me over, but we're here. This is what it is. So we just gotta do the best that we can with what we're dealt at the moment. Here's what I'd say, Dubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take skateboarding right now, right? Where we're at right now. Okay. Remove all the corporate companies that came into skateboarding, right? Remove all of them. Olympics, shoe brands, whoever's corporate, right? Remove them. Non-skater owned.
Okay.
Whatever we're left with, right, on the table here is small. Without a lot of skater-owned brands, board companies everywhere out there, but we're left with. But I think that if that happened, right, skateboarding would start to grow in itself. You know what I mean? Like going back to the '90s and the shoe companies and we were thriving in our own industry. We were thriving, and I think that if that happened, skateboarding would blossom again. It would rebuild
would flourish?
itself.
I don't agree with that.
I think it would.
Do you know
I think
why?
it would. Why?
Because of social media and the way that things are put out. If it went back to like there was only certain ways we could see things like videos or magazines,
I don't know.
you think that? You think that?
Yeah, I do. Because there's a lot because here's the thing is if then there's room, right? There's room for all the shoe companies. There's room for new shoe companies to come in. If it was all skater owned, SoleTech would be thriving. You know what I mean? Like going back to the old school, right? Circa, Fallen, like all these shoe brands, DVS, Audio, like everybody would be thriving in our own.
So
I don't know. I kind of beg to differ just because of the fact that there's so many more brands now. It's not like when we were in the early 90s, late 80s, there was only like maybe 10 brands.
Yeah.
Now we have 70 to 100. If you take away
skate brands.
Skate brands.
Right,
like
right,
we're
right,
talking
right,
about
right,
board
too.
brands
Right,
and shops that turn into brands.
Yeah, I think
and,
there is certain aspects of it, but I do think that. But what board brands right now are corporate?
I don't think there's
not
any.
a corporate
Any.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're saying the
Element?
reason element, I guess you could maybe say.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that, then you would have to say that those bigger brands are not in skateboarding because skateboarding isn't making money. Is that what you're saying then? Because there would
Or
be
you're
a
just saying
reason-
to eliminate them in general. It doesn't matter if they're making
I'm
money.
not saying eliminate. I'm just saying like if everything got removed and we had to fend for ourselves again, and we had to build up all these companies by ourselves, new shoe companies and all this stuff, I think we would thrive.
Right.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
I think that if I agree to the point where if the bigger brands didn't mess with skateboarding, the skate shoe owned would blossom, like you
Yes.
said. It would
Yes.
blow up. But
No,
that-
but
no. I know, but that's why the corporate, the private owned, like skate shoe owned brands didn't succeed that well, is because the other companies came in and picked them.
that's what I'm saying.
So
If they all disappeared, if they all went away and said, you know what, we're going to just go out.
But that's why they came in, because they saw what the S or DCS Lakai was doing, and they're
capturing a little
like,
of
we
their
need
market,
that.
yeah.
Right. Right.
And so they need to put the money. They put way too much money in to steal all the dude. That's why it was
true.
crazy when riders started dipping out to go when P-Rod left.
Yeah, that was big.
It was big, dude. And I don't blame him for that. The great job, but like those certain things are when that started to happen.
Yeah.
And they started picking at they didn't need to get they got a P-Rod, but they also got like not as big skateboarders that are cool from the culture of skateboarding. You know what I mean? They got those guys.
Yeah.
And
So-
you got to be, you're a young kid coming into this skateboarding thing, and all you're seeing is like these dope Nike shoes, and these
Exactly.
dope Adidas shoes, and
Yeah.
then you see little SoleTech over here. You're like, oh, that's cool, but I want the.
Because you're growing up seeing that.
You know what I mean, Dubs?
Totally.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
You see like Stefan skating these are the first videos you're seeing. You're growing up and it's getting big. And you're seeing everyone in Nikes.
For sure.
That's what you grew up on. But I do agree to an extent. You know what I mean?
I just think, yeah,
I know what you mean by that.
right.
Yeah.
Right. It needs to,
That would be awesome though. If every dude, that'd be crazy. You want to hear a shakeup in the skate industry? Adidas, Nike, New Balance, Converse, they pull out a skate.
right.
Woo! They were, people.
Now- Now we have to fend for ourselves. There'd be new shoe companies coming in. I think it would return to kind of circa late 90s, early 2000s, where everybody would be getting shoes. Everybody would be, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think it would.
I don't think it would be like anything else in the past. It would be something completely new.
I agree.
Yeah, like it would be like because
just because of where we're at.
Who's dictating where we're at right now?
I mean, whoever's selling the most.
No.
The big corporations.
The big brands, they're dictating who gets the shoes.
Yeah.
They're the ones,
but it's
not
also,
the skateboarders.
But skateboarders work for these companies, so they're helping dictate that.
Everybody's got a boss.
True, yeah, but a boss can't be telling like, no, Johnny, Nigel doesn't deserve a shoe. Like, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
True, but how come more people ain't getting pro shoes?
Nike,
because of the budgets and for you have to put a lot of marketing dollars to make sure that they're going to be successful when they do come out with this pro shoe for whoever this might be.
Okay.
Right?
I understand.
I don't know. We're never going to know because that's never going to happen.
Listen, let's take a break and let's try this out. Let's see what happens.
Dude, to be honest, that would be a crazy experiment to see how that would happen. I wonder how you could do that in a really small level where you could like test it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you would do.
It would.
Yeah,
you couldn't do that really anywhere, but it would be like. And the other thing is too is that skateboarders. It'd be interesting to see what happened because skateboarders had made so much money. Certain skateboarders had made so much money from these brands that they could start their own shoe companies, and that would be a whole different thing.
Yes,
because
but they would take a hit for quite a bit until they get some money back.
Right.
Yep.
You know.
But then that's the thing is like
this experiment, you would need to take at least 3 years to see if it would even work itself out.
But you got to try it with Diamond. That was probably a really tough one.
In which way?
Just starting a new shoe brand in the skateboard
that
industry.
was the worst idea ever. That was the absolute worst idea ever.
But it is it's the landscape that it was, you know.
At that time too.
Yeah. No, these are all great points, and I think Chris, you that would be such a cool science experiment to see how what would happen.
I'm just saying, if you just break it down.
Yeah.
Just break it. If you look at every little nuance of where we're at in skateboarding and where, you know, I don't know. It's an interesting idea, you know.
With everything that's happened in the world, in the way you hear things, the way you see things, I can't really imagine like they're saying Rocco's coming back and he's gonna change skateboarding. I'm like, I don't think if he is, he's gonna have to do it completely different than the way he did in the past.
For sure.
It's not gonna be the same thing.
I mean, he even said in the interview, like, what am I gonna do? Like, he's like, I'm gonna just try my best to help these guys where they're at in the stage of starting this, you know, sidewalk distribution.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm interested to see how what he's gonna do, but at the same time,
just like he said in the interview, we're talking about the Jenkem thing now. Jenkem,
we're sliding into that.
Ian Mishna went to interview Rocco, but he said that he was like, dude, I don't. If they need my. You know, what did he call it?
2 cents.
Yeah.
Almost?
I'll help him out as much as I can, but I don't think he's in there.
No, to change the game.
He's not like, hey guys, all right, listen up.
He's been out the game for 20 years, like literally 20 years, chilling, like doing what he wanted to do. he said it. He retired.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know whether or not that he has a very powerful name amongst the older individuals in the industry. Just because of what he did, and what he did was unbelievable. You know?
It was also right. It was like right time. It was like the perfect storm for really Rocco to come in and really just nail it down, you know, and just do whatever he. Even in the interview, he was kind of like, "You think I had like a plan?"
Yeah,
I just like went in. I was just doing whatever I thought,
and it worked.
He kind of could just do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
At that point, right? Like all the graphics they were doing were nuts, and like all these, like, it's like.
But it's so funny and rad. Like he's like, dude, I miss certain things of like the camaraderie of skateboarding. He's like, the people I'm around now, they don't have any. I couldn't talk to them the way that I talk to my fellow skateboarders. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's night and day to what he's experienced this last 20 years, and he said he missed that. So I know that that's a big part of it as well.
Mm-hmm,
you know. skateboarding is infectious like that, bro. So if you've been gone for 20 years, think about it. I need to be back. I'm back.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Imagine like, it's just so weird to think about. We're talking about like just how people can. I meet you. I'm like, oh, you skate too, and me and you are same. We can relate to all the same things.
Yes.
But imagine meeting a kid now, maybe that like, you talked about skating, you have no idea what you're talking about.
And he's been skating for a while.
Yeah, like that. To be honest, the new generation really has no idea
on a lot of different things.
That's just kind of the way they're brought about skateboarding. They don't really know much.
True.
Yet. You have to really deep dive, but yeah, no, that connection of the way we grew up, we all can connect with each other pretty easily through that.
But even then, you can still find ways to connect with those dudes that are still new to the game.
Yeah,
we
true.
have this skateboard. It's very powerful on many levels to make us have understanding amongst each other.
I mean, I guess like I was talking about the history of it, but are you talking about skateboarding actually the physically doing it?
But then I could kick him game too.
Yeah, we could all relate on that. I'm sure. You know what I mean? It's
totally.
Just, it's interesting, but.
It was really cool, man. We've been trying to get Rocco on the show forever, dude. We've been trying to reach out, and I mean, it would be so amazing. I feel like he would. If he's here. He was here. He had the time. We planned it out. Because I feel like he definitely thinks that people have this other perception of him that is not true. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think he wants to be able to talk freely about from then till now type thing, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what I took away from that, you know, was like he wants to be able to like tell his side of the story.
As he should.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be curious just to know how he's like, from back then to now, how he's looked back at things.
Right.
You know? If he's not regretted things or not regret.
He talked a little bit.
He said a couple. There was a couple things, you know.
He talked a little bit about that.
He had a quote or something that I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was like you are going to do some bad along your journey. But if not in that context, but like, God, I forget what it was. It was actually pretty insightful.
Basically, like you're gonna fuck up in many ways.
Yes, along
your
the path. Yeah,
to be successful.
Totally. And he's done a lot of different things that
I wonder
could
if
be seen in that light.
Right. I wonder if I didn't get a chance to watch, but I wonder, did he have anything? I wonder if he had anything to say, like he wished he'd done different, like better, like that he was like, oh, I wish I would have done that at that time.
I don't think
you know what I mean. I think he ended up pretty successful, obviously, but
yeah. I mean, it's probably one of the most successful people in the industry, and then to walk away from it. Yeah.
Do you think he walked away because he saw where skateboarding was going?
Well, he also had the opportunity to sell.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. It presented itself at the perfect time based on everyone leaving.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, cool. Then I'm
done.
Everyone?
What do you mean everyone leaving?
Girl and chocolate.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that time,
he was like almost thanking them.
Yeah.
Because like if they didn't leave, he probably would have never had that opportunity to sell.
Didn't he say he said that to Rick? He's like, I thanked Rick.
And Rick was like,
what? What do you mean?
It's like, oh, without you guys, I probably wouldn't. I probably still would have to like work.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He's, I would still be working now if that wasn't the case. I was like, damn, bro.
Well, you always
pretty good.
You always hear these stories of people building a brand so big, and then they think that like, no, I'm good. I don't need to sell it. This is like, it's only going to get bigger.
Right.
And it's awesome to hear when people were like, no, I'm done. Take it's all you.
And it was still flourishing, because then that's when he then came up with Flame Boy and the other world. Wasn't that the case?
Yeah,
Flame Boy.
Well, he brought up that it was like full skate team, and then like they still had a skate team, but they based it more around like cartoon characters.
Exactly.
Later on,
but that Telltale that worked for them.
Oh yeah. How much did he sell for?
29
million.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rodney got a little piece of that. I'm sure a lot of people got a little piece of that, but still, it's a lot of money, bro.
All day. Especially then.
Bro.
20 years ago?
I'll take it now. Shit.
McKee?
Yeah, Mark McKee. Yeah.
Got some payday.
I'm sure as he should. He's been there since day one.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good thing. I wish we could get a nice little interview with Rocco, man. It'll happen one of these days. One of these days, it'll happen.
Would love that.
Definitely.
Have him sit right here. I'll
That's
sit
right.
back over there.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
we could ask all the questions.
Man. But go check it out. It's a good little interview. Jealous of Ian Mishna getting the Rocco.
He was working for it though.
I know.
He
Definitely
definitely was working for it. Cold calling and filming himself cold call
I
like
know.
that's. I mean, you know that it's gonna come together. You're doing that shit.
I film myself all the time doing weird shit. But yeah, it's his episode of Nine Club. His episode of the Nine Club is how I found the show to begin with. Oh, sick.
That's sick.
Oh, wait, who?
Who?
Ian Mishna?
That's what the dude said.
No, that's Goddess.
No, because Ian came
Oh,
over later.
Mark McKee.
Mark McKee.
Mark
Ah,
McKee.
there
Yeah,
Oh
you go.
yeah, that makes
There
total
you go.
sense.
Yeah.
That was early on.
Sorry, God, it's a little slow. We've been sitting here for a couple hours
Yeah.
now. I'm starting to fade out. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the skateboarding world. You know, one of those being that we have new Yeti stuff. You should go check out at the9club.com. We got Wipe Your Mouth Ramblers. We got the.
Let me wipe my mouth.
Go wipe your mouth, Dubs.
And the press.
The French press.
French
dude.
press.
Yeah.
For you
So-
sophisticated people out there.
9club.com. Go check it out. But yeah, we I don't know. I like the little discussions we've been having
Yeah, dude.
today. It's good. It's good. Go check out all the videos we talked about. Every video is in the description below, so go check it out. You've not heard the last of us on the Olympics, you know. I'm sure we'll be talking about it a lot come July.
When's it start?
Dude, at the end of July and August.
They're already
yeah.
running the torches.
Yeah.
Vincent Malou's running it with the torch.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Vincent Malou, man.
I bet, dude, Paris is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts out there.
Oh, man.
You know, it's just so weird to see because at the Tokyo one, it was just empty.
Oh,
So,
dude.
it's like, it's
Oh
cool.
yeah, I forgot the time.
It
Jeez.
was empty. So it's cool to see that, like, people are going to be,
We're gonna be cheering.
yeah,
and
people are going to be there. And
having fun.
it's weird. Like, you know what people say during the pandemic, how, like, the Lakers won. They're like, oh, that wasn't like a
Oh,
a
the
Dodgers
bubble-
one
in the
too.
bubble. Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, oh, that doesn't really count. And
No,
like,
it
yeah,
does. It
you know, like,
does.
it counts for sure. But
There's an
you could-
asterisk.
You could say that same technical thing to the Tokyo Olympics.
Totally.
It's because you're adding a different aspect in. It's fully the Olympics, but you're adding the crowd into it. A whole
And
different
that's a
thing.
big deal, dude.
Yeah,
For a
that's-
lot of some people thrive off that, and some people kind of like get nervous.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to see how this all works out.
And hopefully, we can see it very well, fully televised.
Right.
Yes,
You'll be able to find it this time.
Chris.
I don't know, dude.
Can we make Chris happy with this Olympic stuff, guys? That's all we need.
Otherwise, you got to go to the Olympics.com and like see the scheduling. Did you do that?
I did. I did everything,
I'm sure you did.
bro. I did everything. Listen,
sure you did.
This whole next Olympics, it needs to make me happy. This is all about me, Dubs. I
needs
need
to
to
cater
be
to
happy.
Krob.
Yeah, it needs to cater to Krob.
Yeah.
Cater to me. Dubs, you hear that knocking?
Yeah.
Who's knocking?
Who is that?
Who's there?
You hear that?
Who is it?
Oh shit! I think it's Braden Hoban.
Oh,
you
he's
didn't
here.
see it.
You got to check it out, dude. Were you about to go to the bathroom?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, actually, I was.
Oh,
But
yeah?
No,
I was
let's watch
fixing
this.
my hat. That's all
Okay.
good. This would be the perfect time because I've seen it. And I know he
Oh, bro,
needs to be
this
on the
is
board.
good, bro. A little refresh on the memory, though. I mean, it's worth. Whoops! It's worth another watch, to be honest with you. We watched this last week with you, me, Spanish Mike. Dude,
Oh my!
He's so dope.
That drop.
He's got a
What?
dope ass style.
he is
Hey, you called it.
psycho.
You called him the win the street league,
I
Chris.
did 100%. I've called a lot of things in my time, Kelly.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've called Skater of the Years. Winners.
Yeah,
Called-
like you said, years.
Years,
Because you did
plural.
call it a couple times. Yeah.
I've called Street League winners. You know, this is what I do, man.
I'm pretty sure he's he's in. I don't know if he's in the Olympic runnings right now, but he's trying to do it. I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He'd kill it out there, man.
He is a great.
Actually, I would
contest
love.
skater.
Look at this,
He's
Kelly.
so sick.
Oh
dude.
my! That spot is jacked,
Yeah,
dude.
let's
Insane.
focus a little bit on this. Hold on. You gotta
Yeah.
pay attention, brother. Watch this. Watch his back. Watch his
Front people.
Yeah.
I went.
Bro.
That is not easy.
Look
to
at that
skate.
dip.
That was crazy looking the kid front lip.
Bro, watch this dip.
Before he comes in.
Yeah.
He gets that.
Look at this.
freaking-
Foot doesn't even move.
He pushes it over a little.
Bro. Oh, my God. He's got a hell of a flick.
Yeah, look at that catch.
Yeah, dude.
Hell of a flick. I thought this was overall good video.
Yeah,
for,
Ooh, that
for
was the
Toy
nose
Machine.
point, huh?
It really was.
Yeah, impossible. He wanted to make Ed Templeton proud right there. You know.
He did.
I think he probably has right now. I think he has the best impossible in the game.
Yeah.
I might have to agree with you.
What?
Look at this.
With no stairs on either side.
And
Bro.
that thing is dumb big.
The sacking ratio is way higher
Yeah,
than what happened right there. It's a
See
long
what
ass.
headband. Look at bro.
That kickflip.
I'm sorry. That kickflip on flat ground was beautiful.
And it's tight to see the Ed Templeton artwork with all this.
Watch this.
Obviously, it's in the video. But
Watch this. Oh,
boom.
well, thinking outside the box a little bit.
Dude, these guys travel so
They do.
much.
That's what we were talking about.
And it's-
All new spots.
And it's not necessarily like Europe or anything crazy.
No.
They just go in the United States. That's some Mike
Probably
Sinclair.
Sinclair not wanting to fly anywhere has been the
Oh, that works.
the
That's
catalyst
key.
of
Yeah.
You know,
traveling for this company.
I don't even personally. I don't think that Sinclair goes on their missions all that much.
You can see him in the background filming. Maybe not.
Maybe
I don't know. He films a lot.
There
though.
was we did a sales meeting for S in America, and during I watched the America sales meeting, they were calling. They called in from the road in the van.
Right.
Him, Leo, and Dakota. And I'm like, oh, these dudes just stay on the road. They come home for a little bit and they just go out and do it.
Damn.
Kickflip back tail.
Staying
There's that
busy.
spot.
Oh, that's the
Remember?
rail
Yep,
that-
yep, yep. Into the drink.
Dude, Justin Crawford.
Dude,
just-
watch this, bro.
Michigan, homie spot.
Most Michigan.
Oh,
Get 'em.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you see why we're saying you should go.
This
on the
going
board?
up. It's going up there. I'm looking at the board right now. I'm putting him second.
For real?
Yeah.
Watch
Or
this.
actually, I thought there was more to this. Damn it.
He spoke.
Oh, okay. Is there more?
There's a couple more little clips. I mean, dude, this part was psycho.
That was a cool clip.
Justin Pegleg was asking if this spot was in Michigan.
You have to ask Justin that.
I think he's just making sure. Double checking.
Ooh, little top hat.
Watch this, bro. Oh,
What did I think?
Up and down.
Dakota did it front side.
yeah.
Oh.
This kickflip psycho, but
Damn, you just ruined the trick for me completely.
oh shit.
I'm just kidding, dude.
But it
That's
kinda,
a bump to bar,
But
dude.
it came up,
And cleared to the flat.
Yeah, that was nuts.
came off his foot a little bit.
Down, you
I
matter.
mean, dude, you're
think-
good, bro.
Yeah.
That's all good. Oh my lord.
Get him. Damn, that was perfect.
He's got that flick, man. I'm
I've
telling
never
you,
really
bro.
seen him mess up on that trick really too much, especially at street leagues.
Dink, dink, dink.
What? It's like fun for him, dude. Wow. So
That boy good.
was
He
that
pretty good.
Was that
That
good?
boy good.
Yeah, dude.
That.
Put him on the board. Where are we putting him?
Well, we watched this last week. Obviously, we waited because I didn't trust Spanish Mike's judgment. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we got, for people listening at home, this is our board right now. Jamie Foy's number 1, Blake Carpenter number 2, Felipe Mota 3, DeCenzo 4, Tobias Ryan 5, Dylan Jabe 6, Blake Norris 7, Gabriel Summers 8, and TJ Rogers Following up the pack at number 9. Now, listen, if people come off this board, they can easily get back on. TJ Rogers, if he comes off, man, he puts out another part, bro. You know.
Okay. Do you guys want to talk or
You could go first, sir, Kelly. Why not?
So, thanks, dude. For these guys.
You okay?
Yeah, no. I'm just like trying to figure out how to explain this thing. Like, video part was incredible. And then the next thing you have to put into play is that he won the Street League. Like,
Very, very, very true.
Like, and I would put
Very
that it's either first or second in my opinion. It's above Blake Carpenter. And I don't know. Jamie dropped. I do know Jamie's got more coming out, but
Blake hasn't had a cover yet, though, right? I mean, excuse me, not Blake. Braden Hoban.
Braden
he hasn't had a cover this year.
Not that I can. I mean, there's only one cover that matters.
I'm
at
just
this
asking.
point.
I don't know.
You know
I don't know if Braden Hoban's had a cover.
I don't think he's had a Thrasher cover.
I don't think so.
I would, because Jamie's big thing he had this year. Obviously, he had great Instagram stuff, but that video part from the Death Wish,
Felipe Mota had the cover.
I still would put it above
Thrasher.
Felipe. I would put it above Felipe.
Blake
and
Carpenter.
Blake.
Blake,
Dude,
dude,
I'm first or second, dude.
Actually,
Blake has only had that one video part, right?
Yeah, the part was good though. The part,
Yeah, no, I think Blake's part is really good. But
I think I'm going first or second, and I'm like questioning it could go over Jamie.
I actually.
Actually, I would put it second, dude. I'm putting it
yeah,
second.
I don't think.
I think Jamie's
If you're gonna
car is
even
so
consider
jacked.
it.
Well, I'm actually agreeing with you on the second because that Street League was gnarly, bro. I got to think about, like, you know, when you're going up against these people, he's been in 10 Street Leagues about.
Okay.
He's been in 10 Street Leagues. He's going up against the best of the best, man. He's Nija's and the Chris Joslins and the... I mean, you were there. You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It was it was fucking nuts.
He deserved to win, and for what I've seen this last 6 months, I'm thinking second, dude. I think Jamie's part was so jacked that I don't know if you could.
He's definitely top 3 for sure.
Whatever you want to call the fakie 5-0, fakie overcrit, whatever you want to say, that wasn't even his last trick, and that is psycho, dude.
Totally.
Where are you at with this, Dubs?
I say he's definitely in top 3.
But what's your reasoning? Like, where would you put him on the top 3, though?
You might have to move Felipe down.
Okay. Oh, so you'd put him in third.
I might put him in 3rd.
Okay.
I like Blake Carpenter's skating.
Yeah. But
Not that I
more
don't
up-
like Hoban's skate. I love his skating. I can relate to Blake's a little bit more so, just
more up your
because,
alley.
you know.
Right.
Um,
And that's fair. That's
Mhm.
fair. This is
but Hoban, no doubt about it, he's killing it, and he's on his way. So, and look at this is just from a video part and a cover, or not even cover, Street League.
right.
So, I mean, we still got 6 months left to see how
Yeah.
this all
And I'm-
reveals itself.
Me talking about this out in my head, I'm like used to like, oh, the cover. Like you try to. The thing with Thrasher is it's all based off of what Thrasher likes and how you work with them.
Right.
I think we're looking at this as a bigger picture of like what's going on. Whole.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Thrasher doesn't look like that, but you know what I mean. Like,
Totally.
Well, this is why we started the board,
Yeah.
is because every year Thrasher picks their skater of the year,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I don't know. It was fun for us to kind of keep track of it throughout the year. For us to be like, oh yeah, remember Jamie Foy's part? Remember Tobias Ryan up on our board? I wouldn't have even guessed.
Is it Toby? Everyone call him Toby.
Tobias. Tobias Ryan up on the board, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's his
saying?
name.
You tell me that you called that. Chat?
Do we have a? Well, we can't do a poll right now, huh?
No,
But-
bro, we're
What do you
Run off
think?
fumes over
Put
here.
your top 3.
I'm kind of siding with Kelly on this one, dude. Like,
And that's rare.
I'm
guys,
very
so.
yeah. I don't. He says it's blue. I say it's yellow. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna mind if you put him up in number
I mean,
2 spot.
I just like. I honestly. Yeah.
Because Blake it is kind of hard to compare a little bit because
It's different.
Blake
man.
was so like technical in a certain switch tray flip tail slide.
That's what I'm saying. Like again, it's all subjective. At the end of the day, no one's gonna be mad at that top 3 if we throw Hoban in number 2. Like it is what it is.
Right. And that's what it is. It is very subjective. I don't even like doing this, to be honest.
You know what? Yeah, I thought it would be the easy thing at the beginning, and then we're like, okay,
We're like, we'll get build a board. We'll put people on. We'll take people off.
Yeah,
it's all good. But then now we're like, I'm like, dude,
This
like,
shit ain't easy, bro.
I've never liked, I've been asked to like, hey, will you judge this? Will you do this? I'm like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like to I don't like to put a number account on somebody's trick that they did. Like, it just doesn't compute in my brain, What episode is this? 56? Yeah, I would. It's still fun, guys. We're having a good time.
It's all good, dude.
Street League, I was so faded. It was Forda's birthday. Oh, shit. Met Krob, took a photo, and the next day. Oh wait, I can. It's going crazy right now.
All right,
Next day, found the photos. I guess I went into the broadcast room and was taking photos. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta tell you, man. Like watching Street League, it's always the case though. You go to any sporting event, right? You go to baseball, like you go to goddamn cricket game.
Yeah.
It'd be super fun.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You watch cricket on TV, you're like, I don't know what the fuck they're
Dude,
doing.
hockey. You go to a hockey game, you're like, oh my God, this is the best. But then I watch from home, I'm like, I don't get it.
But see, here's the thing.
Justin.
Baseball's better than Street League. Careful, Kelly.
Yeah, that's what Justin JC is like. Careful.
Well, here's the thing. Like Alex Jar just said, SLS don't count. Like I mean, it's a contest, but unfortunately, it does count. I mean, the guy. Did you watch the Street League? Like the guy went nuts in his hometown in a contest, whether it's Street League or not. Whether it could have been the San Diego Open, whatever.
Yeah.
He killed it, bro. He killed
The
it.
skateboarding was incredible.
Incredible, bro.
Yeah.
Go back and watch his runs from the Street League. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
holy
The best tricks he did.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
What was the Toy Machine video called? Life's Over.
Real Life Sucks.
Life sucks. I don't hate hockey. I just don't. I don't follow it that well. So.
You don't hate hockey?
No, we were talking about how like watching when you go to a street league, it's like different in person. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Right.
But anything is like that in person.
Yeah.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
You
for
go to a
sure.
hockey game, like this is nuts. You go to baseball, whatever it is.
Yeah, you got a cricket game.
You go to a cricket game.
Yeah.
That was a good. I would be interested to go to a hockey game, or no, a cricket game.
Cricket game.
I don't know if I can get that, but
Okay. So yeah, I think I go with Kelly, man. I think he should go second, bro. I think that's a good call. Dubs.
yeah, Dubs,
There
what
you
do you
go.
think?
Second it is.
Well, good. Dubs said third,
Yeah.
but
But that's
Second it is.
two against one.
yeah.
Yep.
But Raj, I know Raj is like, I don't really want to say anything. What do you think, Raj?
I kind of feel like him and Blake are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is tough. The only thing that put me above him
SLS win.
was the SLS
Yeah.
win, and I was like, "That's a big thing."
Yeah.
that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
Not mad at that.
Cricket's the worst spectator sport. But if you're there, nobody, that's the thing. It's probably fun as hell. I'm tired, bro. I'm hungry, dude.
dude, what do you eat tonight?
I went to Trader Joe's recently. Man, listen, I was on my way. This is the problem. I was on my way to Mendocino Farms.
Ooh, that place is good too.
Okay, I usually get.
You're on your way.
I was on my way. I was on my way, dude. I was on my way. I usually get a chicken pastrami panini. Dope, good sandwich. And then I get a Caesar salad with chicken. No superfruit crunchies. Those things suck. I get that to go. Dressing on the side.
So
Get
you
it all
get
to go.
two
I get
things
two
to go.
things. So I eat the sandwich. Later, I put the salad in the fridge. Later on that evening, I have the salad. So it's a kind of a double meal. You know how much it costs for a sandwich and a salad at Mendocino Farms? Take a guess.
$35 to $40.
Okay, you're close.
$36.72.
Wow, dude, $37, maybe, and some change.
Well, you were just more
Dude.
specific in my range that
Dude,
I said. I said 35 to 40.
You round up. You round up. I would win the prices right.
Dude,
Yeah, I'd win.
you're the showcase. You're the showcase showdown
I'd
winner.
be in the showcase showdown.
Whoa, I gave a range. You gave a specific. We played 2 different games right there.
Dude, you had your chance.
Hey,
You had your chance. You had
That's
your
just
chance.
how I was feeling.
So I'm on my way to Mendocino Farms, and I'm like, okay, I'm about, and I get this. I like that. It's a good meal. It's a good double meal. And I
Wait,
was
do you
like,
eat at the same time or save one for after? Is that what you
Save
said?
for later.
Yeah,
Save
okay.
for later.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
wish you would listen to what I
No,
said.
no, no.
Kelly.
Sorry, I was so confused by the whole game.
It's a
they were
2
playing.
meal, right?
Okay.
You're still thinking about cricket.
No, I was thinking about the 35 to 40
Oh.
thing when you give 36.
Yeah, I eat the sandwich, and then later on that evening, I have the salad.
All right, all right.
You were right. You were right.
Okay.
You gave a little, I was just a little closer.
Okay.
And then so I'm thinking, I'm driving there. I'm like, dude, I'm going to spend $37 on a salad and a sandwich.
And a sandwich.
Maybe let me take a detour to Trader Joe's, because I could fill up a little basket and it'd be $70.
Are you hungry as you go to do this?
Yes, because I'm going to get food because I'm hungry.
No. But like, so that's like that.
Duffs.
No. But do you know, like, when you go shopping when you're like hungry, it's like a whole different
Oh,
story.
yeah. You're buying shit that you shouldn't be buying, like, because you're hungry.
Yeah. So that's where I'm asking. That's why I'm asking that.
I went in there with an agenda to get food.
Yes. A good thing to do at a restaurant and at a shopping.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
When you go to a grocery store.
I wasn't looking for the stuffed animal. I was
I've
going
never
there
found
to get
it.
food.
Never found it.
You should. It's pretty easy. Little kids could find it. It's
How
now
good are they?
I mean I don't know. I just said, listen, instead of spending $40 on a goddamn sandwich, and maybe I'll just spend $70, because nowadays a little hand basket's like $70. I don't care where you are. So I can get a couple little pizzas. I can get some. Bro, they have these cheesecake, frozen cheesecake ice cream things that it's in like a little waffle cone thing. They're like, it's the best shit ever, bro.
So you're thinking about dessert when you're hungry.
No, I just thought about that right now because I love those things, bro. Trader Joe's has the best frozen section, by the way.
They really do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a couple of frozen pizzas, and I got just things. I got some chips. I got they have the little wraps that you can get that are really good, and then I got a salad. So that $13 salad now turned into a $7 salad, right? Because I got a little, it was Chinese chicken salad, right?
You got a Trader Joe's one.
Trader Joe's one. Yeah. So I ate the salad when I got home. Then later on had a pizza, So I got one pizza left, and I got half a wrap left. By the way, if you open
For
the
70.
wrap, amongst other things,
Okay,
I got some. I don't know what they are. It's shrimp. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's
Little
good.
po' boy?
Yeah, I'm about to. I'll tell you next Thursday. And yeah, I think I made the right choice.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the hard part for I went to TJ's too is when you're hungry going, and then you have to like go get the food and then go back home and then cook it.
dude.
But then I usually, when I go do that, I grab something that I can eat right there.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Right.
So you're kind of hold you over.
Yeah.
If you do get the wrap and eat just half of it, put saran wrap around it.
Oh,
Because
me too.
it's going to dry out
Yep.
in the fridge, and then that second half of that wrap's going to be no good.
It's not going to taste good.
No.
Yeah.
So you got to if you're going to do that, wrap it up.
Wrap it properly.
wrap it
Wrap
up,
it up.
everyone.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah. I get those salads there a lot.
Salad, they're good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Not as big and not as good as the Mendocino Farm salad.
Ooh.
Never get the superfruit crunchies at Mendocino Farms.
Right.
Superfruit
They're
crunch?
horrible.
Yeah.
They stick in your teeth. They're like hard little crunchies. They're
hey.
horrible. It's bad. They should just
He
get
doesn't like that.
run it off the menu. Oh, well, good stuff, dude. Raj, how was it back there? You were alone back there, dude.
It was nice.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, JC.
It was nice.
Yeah. Hey, Steak Dog is in here.
Steak Todd.
What up, big dog?
What is good, bro?
What time we got?
It's time to go.
It's
It's time to go. We
Yeah,
talked
we
about a
ran-
lot
we
of
ran it.
things.
We ran it.
By the way, please go check out Cordano's Thrasher thing. What's
Oh,
it
that
called?
thing was super dope.
I did see the opening clip with his dad filming.
Yeah.
it.
That's always like that.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
man.
they have a dope relationship in that sense.
Go check it out, please. It is so good. It's more of like a documentary piece. They did Thrasher, Mike Burnett did a fantastic job on
Killed
this.
it.
If you don't know Cordano Russell, you will soon. If you do know him and you're a fan of him, because I would assume you are, because he's a gnarly skateboarder.
He's very powerful, no doubt.
Let me try to find just so we could watch a couple little things here, but he is so dope.
I've met him at like these damn AMs, and he was a little kid, and I didn't see him for a year, and I saw him at
Sprouted up.
New York damn AM, and he was a big dude.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to see him right here, like, you know, and he sprouted up, bro.
Yeah, he's dope. So this was a great documentary piece on Thrasher. Go check it out. Links in the description below. He's 6'4", 240 pounds.
It's so crazy.
Super athlete.
football player.
And has control on his board, bro. Like
He
no
actually
other.
looks really good on his skateboard.
Straight
They were
up.
showing him skating Bricktown and a couple of their spots.
Dude, he's like a coach. Like he coaches football.
Football, yeah.
Yeah. And I think he had the opportunity to
He
go
did.
that route.
He said, nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow my passion.
His family was watching him skate this rail, which is the sketchiest rail. It's got that sidebar on it right there.
jeez.
Like that would not,
I couldn't imagine my family in the back while I'm trying something crazy like that.
right?
Yeah. But that's just the way he's kind of grown into this. So
For sure.
it's normal for him.
It's normal. Yeah, if your
Yeah.
dad's filming you like
Yeah,
that and
it's
stuff,
normal.
like that's. Damn.
Yeah, big support group there. Big support group.
Super, like genuinely nice kid too. Like
Yeah. I met him
he
at
loves
Street
it.
League.
Oh yeah.
Good dude. Definitely seems like a very gracious and humble to be in the situation.
I saw that one trick he did, the fakey frontside 270 to lip slide.
Wow.
I don't.
No one's ever done that, right? Am I tripping? Or
You know what's? Oh no, I've never seen that.
down a rail,
down a rail.
like a legit rail.
I've never seen it done, but I always look at when people like I saw Giovanni dude on Primitive.
Oh yeah,
Giovanni Viana.
Viana,
He
yeah.
did. He was trying it the other way to board slide, and
Yeah.
you get the way your body tweaks on that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like it's physically possible.
Yeah.
Bro,
That
this
was
one is crazy, bro. Here we go. Look at this one. Oh, wait. Did he already do it? Shit.
Bricktown.
Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh, wait.
Oh, he
Is
does
this it?
He
Yeah.
did that. He does that trick chilling.
He blows Leo's mind. That's for damn sure. In the
Hell
process
yeah.
of filming for this video.
Anyway, go watch it.
All day.
It's amazing. There it is a make.
Oh, dude,
Sheesh.
he's so good at that trick. Look how he
You
just
see that front foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Even for the one where he does the nollie 360 shove it, dude,
The
that
board
shit
slide?
is so nuts.
That it has to be the highest ratio of sack hits on any
all
trick
day.
possible.
All day.
Any other trick,
Because it's blindly coming to your
Yeah.
feet. Are you kidding me?
and you're wide open to sackage.
Good stuff. Go check it out. Links in the description below. Cordano, Russell. Next episode, we'll choose two people from the super chats from this episode for the deluxe package. We got the Spitfire, Formula 4 wheels. We got the Thunder trucks. Look at these things.
Thunder, 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 thunder trucks.
Damn, they should have thunders.
Thundercats.
Yeah, you remember that.
Thundercats.
There you go.
Grip tape. 9 Club grip tape at that.
9 Club mob grip tape. Just so they know it's mob
it's
grip
mob,
tape.
it's
So
mob.
everyone's so specific on what kind of grip tape they ride.
They are.
Is it the grippiest?
It's the grippiest.
All right.
It's anti-hero board. So 2 people will win this exact same package here. Next episode. But this episode we will pick for the let's get Philip up here. Let's get him warmed
Hey,
up.
Philip.
We got the Shorties
Hey, buddy.
package, bro, that Muska brought himself. Blessed us with the Shorties shirt. We got 2 shirts. We got the Dodos. We got stickers. Rosa stickers. Ooh, good lord.
I don't know if you see him that well. Huh? Just looks like a blurred out sticker next to him.
I need to do an update with her and see how she's doing.
Let's do it. Fulfill the dream stickers, all kinds of stuff. 2 boards we got, bro. Exact same package. Go ahead, Kelly. What?
How crazy was that? Yeah, like you said earlier, Muska brought in a package.
He brought in a package.
Shorty's package
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Amazing.
I would love
Little
to
do you
do
know that we had a birthday present for him in the back room.
He did not know.
And a balloon.
All right.
You got two of them?
Oh, you want me to get two?
Oh, no, go ahead, Dubs.
I got
You
one.
get one. Philip on the mantle.
This one makes me pretty
This one
happy.
said some stuff.
Yeah?
This one makes me pretty happy.
Really? Go ahead.
I'm going to say her name right.
Uh-oh.
Corinthos 219.
Did she win? She won last week.
She went
Corinthi- you keep winning. Congratulations, Corinthios.
Wow. She got the shorties
Good for you.
package.
Much love as usual. Love and
Oh
heart
my
skateboard
gosh.
emoji.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Good for her.
Who do you
All
got,
right,
Dubs?
then hair metal mogul, or I don't even know how to say this, but I'm saying mogul.
Okay.
I'm still bummed about Enjoy. We keep losing the good ones.
Oh.
Sorry about that, man.
But congrats, Corinthos, and who was the other one?
Hair metal mogul. Yes, it's mogul. Yeah, I'm still bummed about Enjoy. We keep losing the good ones. Yes. Email us, philip@the9club.com. Send a screenshot of your receipt and your address, and we'll send these out to you. No problem. ASAP.
Amazing.
Congrats to Corinthios 219 and Hair Metal Mogul.
So
Good
tight.
stuff. So
Big congrats.
yeah. Yeah, let's get out of here, man. Thank you, Charlie, for everything that you do.
Yes.
We were and thank you, JC. We were missed out tonight. Here's one more from old Charlie here.
Wait, what?
Dubs is on. He's the.
Does not even look like me.
What do you mean?
Wait, what is this? What was the reference to this?
It was the.
Oh, because I won the showcase showdown.
The showcase showdown.
I won the showcase showdown.
I mean, do you think that looks
I
like
need
me?
I do need glasses.
for the you thing. I was like, wait, what? No, that
We
was.
should go. We should go to the Price is Right.
Oh, who
Is
does
still
it
going?
now?
That dude.
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey still
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do a little
Hey.
team building exercise out there.
How about for our 8th birthday, we go to The Price is Right?
That would be amazing. We got to find out when they're filming. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe for our 9th birthday.
May 9th
Yeah.
birthday. Okay. That seems
we'll-
more suitable.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Happy 8th birthday.
Dude, happy 8th birthday,
Happy
dude.
eighth
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Raj,
Happy
happy
eighth
8th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
Hey.
shout out to the chat. And
Shout out to everyone that's helped this along this journey of watching.
yeah,
Yeah,
Straight up.
we appreciate you guys.
we really do.
With that note, we'll see y'all. Is there anything we missed? We're good. We're good. Because last time we messed up. We're good? Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
You good?
Coming to you live. I got to practice.
You got to
Yeah,
practice.
yeah, you got. You're
I'll
on the
practice,
right
I'll
now.
practice,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
practice.
You got plenty of time.
Later, guys. Thank
Well-
you, everyone.
Well, I got to do an outro now.
Okay.
Yeah. This has been a fantastic day of skateboarding here at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Man, until next time, when we're going to be in Los Angeles, 2028.
Tell them to go wipe their mouth.
Everybody out there, have a great evening and a good night. And don't forget to wipe your mouth. It's my slogan.
There it is.
Go buy wipe your mouth things on the
Oh, yeah.
website.
They're available now. Available now.